DFS defending the Brooklyn block party, claps and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, 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 B-R-O-O-K. We well, okay, we well, okay, we well, okay, we well, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
That hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Mitch, you watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that whole Millie rock like a fan do. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Oh my gosh, where do I start, man? I wanted to just talk basketball. I seen they tried to clap Trump. I seen the rally. It looked like he was, you know what I'm saying? It looked like he was shot at. Heard some sound like shots. He went down. And then he popped right back up, putting the fist up and all that. Like, yo, you still a target, bro. Like, how you putting your fist up? Like, come on, man. Like, what is happening? How they just shooting at Trump on a Saturday like this, man? Tried to take him out, wilding up these Americans, man. I don't want to see no war, man. I don't want to see this get connected to some other country. Then they gotta go to war. Oh my gosh. Oh, sound like Trump is. I think Trump is alive. He survived the assassination attempt. I hope his air is better. Hope all is well. Seriously, man. Don't want him to be shot at. You know what I mean? You cannot, you know what I mean, agree with a person, but damn, you don't want to see him get shot at. I thought that was wild crazy. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was wild crazy. It's just like, you know, shoot at him for what? You know, what did he, like, come on, man. I honestly don't have a lot of information on this. I just wanted to say, war, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. But y'all don't hear me. War, good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nada. I don't want to see no war happen because of this. I don't want, you know what I mean? But I understand the way things work, so I don't know what's going to happen. But I will, you know, I will definitely try to keep up with current events to keep you guys, you know what I'm saying, aware of what's going on. And not that y'all don't know, but it's a platform where if y'all wanted to come up and discuss it, we can get into that. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I hope he's okay. You know what I mean? I hope he's all right. But he seemed all right. You know, I never seen somebody get shot in the air and they're not even scared. He's just popping up, putting his fists up, and like, What? You better keep ducking. Keep ducking, bruh. Like that shit was crazy, man. Shout out to El Captain Rafucho. Shout out to Leaf. So I don't know, man. I was gonna come up here and vlog, and I was coming up here to talk about DFS and you know what I mean, all of the trade shit that's going on. So I'll talk my piece before the panel. You know what I'm saying? Pull up. Get what I'm trying to say off, so that way I ain't gotta go back and forth. But then when we do, I won't feel no pressure to intervene, cut people off. Let me get my shit off first. For one, I don't want to see nobody get shot at. Let me say that. I want everyone to be loved and safe. But I understand that politics is a dangerous game. I don't have all the details, like I said, about that situation. I didn't expect that. Not today. Like I didn't even know no political thing was going on today. Let alone, you know what I mean, being a high risk type of situation. And the people didn't move neither. Like, yo, they bucking shots. You would have think the people would have just said, run, and just scrambled all over like roaches with the lights on. You would have thought, I would have thought something like that would happen. Yo, the people did not move. They were still standing there. Like, they weren't scared at fucking all. Yo, bro, how they bucking shots and they just standing there like nobody ran off, nobody ducked. I ain't seen nobody pull their phone down and swing it around, none of that shit. It's just weird, man. It's just really, really weird. Like I said, I don't got much to say about the situation because I don't know what happened. I know they shot at Trump, they missed. He went to the hospital, he lived. And I heard they killed the shooter. And I mean, whoever was shooting at Trump, you had to know, you know what I mean? The special forces, they you know what I mean? They got weaponry. So you gotta be careful with that, man. But I guess you know now. But to the lighter portion of the show, DFS on the move. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. This shit is crazy, man. I ain't really fitting to get into this shit because this shit don't make no sense. I need more information for me to kind of recap it and, you know what I mean, say what's going on because I don't know. If y'all know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it in a minute. I'm about to tag Tune in Sports One, see if he could pull up. He a Cleveland Cavalier content creator, and you know what I'm saying. I know he knows about this. Gonna be Isaac Okoro, and hopefully, DFS get moves for Isaac Okoro. You know what I'm saying? Leaf said DFS on the move before CJ. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying that the suitors, you seen I put it in the thumbnail, look like the Grizzlies, the Kings, the Cavs, I think the Thunder, I think one more team offhand, I forget, but there's teams that's interested in DFS. I know they like his defense and how he could play the 3 or the 4 on the defensive side of the ball. Got a team like the Cavs. They weren't really strong on the wing last year. They tried to get George Niang, you know what I'm saying, in the wings that they had. I think the best wing they got is Karras for real, but to my knowledge, Karras don't play a lot of games and big minutes. He'll play maybe a lot of minutes for a few games, but he's not a player that you're gonna get play a lot of games and a lot of minutes. But I'll double check that stat. Shout out to Karis LeVert, he's good, but I imagine they want some help with Karis LeVert. DFS can guard players that Karis LeVert can't guard. Karis LeVert can guard maybe the 1 and the 2, maybe the 3. DFS can guard maybe the 2, the 3, and the 4. So I know the Cavaliers are definitely suitors for a trade. And from what I'm hearing, it's a sign and trade. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing it's a sign and trade. which I'm interested in. You know what I mean? I don't want to sign Isaac Okoro to no new contract and make him think we serious about keeping him long term. We got Jalen Wilson, we got Trendon Warford. I mean, for what it's worth, we got Derek Whitehead. So I don't really want us to put no stock into, you know what I'm saying, Isaac Okoro. I just want us to make the trade happen and us to kind of get
Whoa.
draft picks back from it. But that's it. Shout out to Joey BK, man. What's good, Joey?
What's good, man? What's good, family?
Chilling, man. It's a lot of shit going on, man. We was just talking about Trump. Now we talking about DFS.
Yeah, I sent you
Um,
the link with the Okoro. Hey, Breezy, I don't agree with you on the Okoro shit, man. I just got into it with some little kid on Reddit about Okoro. He like, yo, who Okoro gonna get playing time when we draft Dylan Harper and we draft this person and we draft that person and we draft this person? And I'm like, bro, listen, this is how I feel about Okoro. First of all, he gonna be DFS replacement. I like the fact from what I've seen, I'm willing to give him a shot based off of what I've seen. I'm comfortable enough with having him come here and play for a spot. Listen, I'm not saying he's gonna be a star. I'm just saying he might pan out to be a good piece for us. You don't know. All these guys, I just want to put the young talent on the floor and it's be like Hunger Games. May the best man win. Jalen Wilson, you getting time. Warford, you getting tick. Everybody getting tick. And see how it all pans out.
but what you like about Isaac Okoro? Tell me where I'm wrong at. Talk to me.
I just like him, man. I think he's I like his size, no homo. He's big, athletic. He's streaky, but he could shoot, here and there. He's all right. He's a decent little player. I think he got potential. That's all I'm
Okay.
saying. To be a solid piece. I'm not up here saying he's gonna be a star or a superstar, but I think he could be a solid piece if given the opportunity. You know what I mean?
All right. I mean that's fair. So let me ask you this: what year is he in? What kind of contract he got? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know his contract, but I know he was drafted in 2020. He was a first round pick, bro. I think he was like a top 5 pick. From what I've read, he was drafted in 2020. He was like a top 5 pick.
Yeah.
And we always want to shit on players because listen, sometimes it takes players a little bit. Some players are late bloomers. You feel me? Like
Right.
everybody don't get it right away. Cause a lot of y'all niggas was talking about Scoop like he was gonna be an all-star when he came in the league. And that nigga was the number 2 pick, and they sent that nigga to the G League. You remember
Okay.
that? You
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
that?
No, I was
Everybody was talking
talking.
about Scoot like Scoot was gonna be the goods. Like, oh, Scoot
Yeah.
this, Scoot that, Scoot this, Scoot Henderson, Scoot, Scoot,
Yep.
Scoot.
I called him Scoop to my Luke. I called him Scoop to my
Everybody was
Luke.
talking, and no disrespect to Scoot, because he might get it later on. But what I'm saying is, just because a player is looked at, he's drafted high, don't mean he gonna pan out the shit. Or maybe sometimes it's gonna take him a little bit longer. Maybe he's a late bloomer. But we
Uh-huh.
so quick to like shit on niggas if they don't come out the gate like John Morant or fucking LeBron James or AD or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, nah,
like
that's
I said,
good.
I'm cool with taking a chance on Okoro. I've seen enough. I think he's solid enough to take a chance on. And you just let the chips fall where they may. Just like all these young niggas we got. Let these niggas play and let the chips fall where they may. And then we'll deal with what we have to deal with in the draft. Period.
Nah, I'm with you. Well, so far to before I throw the link in the chat, I'll say this. I Jalen Wilson, Noah Clowney, they deserve roster spots. Tyreek Whitehead, I'm not the he G leaguing, but Keon Johnson. I see that the Nets are asking him how he feel, and he like, yo, I just want to play. I didn't know I don't know if I'm gonna make the Nets.
Hey, real quick, let me respond to Leaf real quick because Leaf said he videoing it. Hey, Leaf, niggas was saying the same thing about Trendon Warford before he got to the Nets. Were they not? Oh, Trendon Warford ain't good. He couldn't get no playing time on a
Nah,
bad team. Blah
I ain't
blah
never
blah
said
blah.
that.
Huh?
He never said that.
Bro, I'm
Yo,
not saying you. I'm just saying it
okay.
was Nets fans downing Trendon Watford when we first got him. Niggas was saying that he couldn't get no playing time on Portland. He wasn't that good, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, nah, I watched this kid. Like, I see the potential in him. Like, yeah, he ain't gonna be no star, but I think he's a solid NBA player. To make a long story short, Watford wound up panning out for us, and he signed a fucking contract with us.
Yeah, yeah. But what I heard was that he was dope on Portland, and they was mad that they let him go because he played both sides of the ball. He was a solid player.
Bro, I'm telling you, listen, that's what the Portland fan base was saying that. Some of the Nets fan base, when we first got him, was looking. They were looking him and Harry Giles off. Like, oh, Harry Giles and Watford, yeah, they don't deserve no playing time, or they're not going to be that good. There's a reason why he got traded. Blah 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 blah. I get it. Some of us are casuals, right? And some of us really watch the game. And I watched the game, so I seen Watford, so I knew what Watford could do, even though he wasn't no big name out there like that. Most of the people that were saying that were people that really pay attention to the game and the Portland fan base because they watched the nigga over the years.
Yeah, nah, that's fair to say. That's fair to say. And again, he been in the. I think he was in the same draft as Cam Thomas. I think he was just in the second
That's a
round.
fact. But you got to understand, bro, when Warford first came to the Nets, he wasn't getting no PT. He was on the bench, heavy. He was deep on the bench.
That's a fact.
And remember, some of us, it was a couple of people like, yo, play Trendon Watford, yo, play Harry Giles. Niggas was saying every game, yo, play Watford, play Giles. We kept saying that shit. And then Watford finally got, a chance to play a little bit. Giles never really got a chance to play.
Giles used to be bad as hell out of bitch. Because I know he was trying to bring the bench ball back, but as soon as he seen that, what's his name, Jock Ball, he came out and he was like, oh, Giles is one of the best guys in the locker room. He was talking out like he's always ready. He's in practice. He's ready. But then after that, they still ain't give him no minutes unless it was garbage time.
Exactly. And then the nigga he earned his way onto the team. It wasn't like because he earned his way onto the team through the summer league.
Facts. He was disgruntled. I said all that to say he was disgruntled.
Nigga, wouldn't you be disgruntled though? You worked so hard to get back to the league, and niggas got opportunities for you to play, and they still don't play you. Now, mind you, I can see if it was like, yo, we deep, like we making a playoff run. It's really we ain't really got no tick for you. But dog, come on now. They could have found playing time for Harry Giles. It was times that Day was hurt and ball head ass Jacques Vaughn still wouldn't play Harry Giles. He would play Day at the 5.
Yep. I remember it would be matchup nightmares with if you would have put Giles there just to be a big body, just a presence in the paint, it would have made sense. And he wouldn't do it, you know what I mean? So
okay, let me ask y'all this. All the people that's not on the Okoro train, right? What's the difference between Okoro, Jalen Wilson, and all these other and Jalen Wilson and them, and all the other young wings we got? What's the difference?
Yo, I think again, I didn't see Okoro play enough games for me to say he's this or that. I'm just saying I don't want him cutting into the minutes and opportunity and playing development of a Jalen Wilson. I really think that Jalen Wilson could take a big leap this year, the same way we got expectations for Cam Thomas, Clowney, and Nick Claxton. You should expect the same thing for Jalen Wilson. You get an Isaac Okoro. I want Isaac Okoro to get traded. Now, I'm not saying
but why how he can't get minutes on a rebuilding team?
So you saying I mean I won't put much fight up about that because I feel like Jalen Wilson and Isaac Okoro, those should be our two small forwards alternating Trendon Watford, because I think Trendon Watford could play the 3 or the 1. So that would give us 3 wings. 3 wings right there. I got Dariq Whitehead getting more clock in the G League. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about it. Matter of fact, I will say this. Listening to
here's my thing, man.
He could be on the team. He good. He good. I'm not
here's my thing. We don't have no reason to be turning our nose up at anybody. Period. We're gonna be one of the worst teams next year. Everybody know it. We are developing. Throw some of these young boys out there. See what you got. Let the chips fall when you may. You keep who you gonna keep at the end of your year, and then you go into the draft and picking who you want to pick. Period. This is a fucking experimental year, bro.
Interesting.
So John, we got John Lee for the pedal. We gonna go to John first. Talk to us, John. First, how you doing? And second, talk to me about Isaac Okoro possibly joining the team because of DFS. They looking at DFS. I'm hearing Isaac Okoro in like 3 second rounders.
It's been a crazy day, like you said, man. It's just good to have some basketball stuff to talk about, to get people's minds off of what's going on. But to Joey BK's points, make some interesting points about Isaac Okoro. Listen, he's a young defender. He's a great 3-point shooter. That's something that's gotten better for him. He's still not a great offensive player, but he's got defensive potential. But I'll say this. Sean Marks has shown that he doesn't really want to take on new contracts or take on bad contracts. So if we take on Okoro, we're likely cutting into that cap space for next year, which I don't think Sean wants to do. I think a more realistic trade scenario is like a Georges Niang, Imani Bates, and 3 second-round draft picks for Dorian Finney-Smith. I think that would be more realistic. You could flip Niang for even more draft capital. Bates, a young player, you could have part of your core, and you get more draft capital. I just don't see Sean wanting to take on
That's a good point, John. John, let me ask you a quick question. That's a good point you made. I don't know Okoro's contract. How's his contract look?
Well, I think he's eligible for like a 3-year, $45 million contract, something like that. I think that's a little high for the Nets. I don't think he's worth that type of money. I think the smarter thing for the Nets right now is getting back expiring contract in Yang. He has 2 years, but you probably won't take that extra option or you trade him. And Imani Bates, I like that kid. He's got some good scoring some good scoring fundamentals, and the second round draft capital definitely helps. I know some people want a first round pick for Doe, but there's not a lot of teams that want to give up first round draft picks for him unless they're desperate. I think the deal that I propose is way more realistic, and it keeps our cap space flexibility.
I tell you what, I'm with that. I'm with John. If it's going to hurt us financially keeping Okoro, then I don't want him. Then move him.
I appreciate your points, Joey, but
I'm saying I like the Imani Bates. I like Imani Bates for the team. That'll be dope. That'll be great.
Yeah. And to Breezy's point, we already have Wilson. If you have Okoro, it's kind of like you already have Wofford. So there's definitely going to be, who's going to be taking one for the team, who's not going to develop. I think the proposal I have, you still let your young guys develop. You get another young player, and you have more draft capital. I think that's the smarter route. But Joey, you made some excellent points, though. I'll give you a shout out for that on Okoro.
Yo, shout out to John. Shout out to my guy Joey BK. Like, share, comment. Listen, we gonna go to Leaf, man. Leaf 4788. Just give a quick commercial, Leaf, where they can find you, and then you know what I mean. We can get into the Isaac Okoro, or like John said. I like what he said about Imani Bates, but how you feel about the DFS trade, or you seen the other teams in the thumbnail? So it don't necessarily have to be the Cavs, but that's the only one I was hearing. I didn't hear anything else specifically.
Well, first and foremost, youtube.com/@Lee4788. Apparently I need a Twitter, premium Twitter account to stream my shit to Twitter now. So which that's kind of dead because I ain't getting no premium Twitter account. Twitter's the devil, so I ain't getting no Twitter, premium Twitter account. But John pretty much read my mind, man. Like that, what we looking for basically is draft capital and expiring contracts.
Right.
What we got right now, draft capital and expiring contracts. Well, outside of CJ is probably the only long-term deal. Nick Claxton don't really count because he just signed his deal and he's on the same trajectory as a lot of the players on his team. He's 25. Well, he about to be 25 if he ain't already. But at the same time, I get what people are saying about Okoro. I've been watching Cavs games long enough to know that Okoro ain't it. I'll be honest with you. The reason, and you asked, Joey, what's the difference between Okoro and Jalen Wilson? The difference is Okoro came out of the gate as a top pick, number one. Two, he came right on the Cavs, starting immediately, bro, for the last 3 to 4 years consistently. And they just started putting him on the bench because they realized he ain't getting it. That's part of the reason why they want to trade him. 9 times out of 10, when they want to trade somebody, it's because they don't want to pay him, bro. Like 1 and 2, they realize they ain't really progressing as a player in the NBA. The one thing about the NBA is about sustainability, bro. Like, trust me. So Armani Bates is one of those players that they didn't really believe in. They kind of kept putting him in the G League and putting him in putting him overseas and shit like that. He's definitely a player of interest. I think that's
he was a
somebody
low risk, high reward type player. Low risk, high reward pick.
Yeah, big time. Low risk, high. Exactly, low risk, high reward. And people keep throwing out names like Okoro and I heard Nimhard name was thrown out, bro. Ain't nobody up in here mentioned the idea that I had for over a year, which was Kai Jones. And ain't nobody even go back to that.
So the way y'all, it
is what it is.
The way y'all talking, we shouldn't be trading. I mean, we shouldn't be taking on any cap space at all. Period.
Anybody that's trying to get paid, we shouldn't be taking on. That's the
anybody that's trying to get
because y'all
big
want
contract. We
Nimhard
shouldn't
and
be
all these
taking on.
guys.
We listen. Expiring contracts and rookie deals that are going into that's gonna last for like 2 to 3 years. That's what we should be taking on. The only reason why I mentioned Kai Jones is because he's basically around the same plateau qualifying deal and rookie deal, just as Cam Thomas. He's just been bounced around, bro. Him and Cam Thomas was in the same draft. Hello. So
why y'all wanted Nimhard? Is Nimhard cheap? Because a lot of people wanted Nimhard.
No, I never wanted Nimhard. Everybody else wanted Nimhard, but without realizing that Nimhard is going to be looking for a check based on how he played in the playoffs.
Right.
That's the player that you don't get because we're not spending money right now. The only person that we signed and put on a deal was Claxton. Everybody else, bro, is on rookie deals or qualifying offers. Trendon Watford ain't approved shit. He on a qualifying offer. We signed him back, bro. They shook his hand or whatever because he's on a qualifying offer. That's part of the program. You sign niggas that are on rookie qualifying offers. You get niggas with rookie deals. You get niggas with aspiring contracts, or you get draft capital. That's what we're doing right now. You know why?
Yeah, I feel you.
Because the CBA is hard to figure out, man. For a dumbass front office like us, a CBA is hard. This CBA is hard to figure out.
Outside of the business side of it, Cam Thomas and Trendon Watford makes sense. They make sense on the same thing.
Y'all spitting though. Now that I think about it, John and Leaf are right. From the business side of it, from cap space wise, it don't make sense to bring Okoro in.
Right. And it takes away from Thomas' bag. You got to think about that too. You give Okoro half that money. What's happening with Thomas? Is he going to get the full bag, or is he going to get a decent bag? Like that literally plays a part too. So, but you're making good points about it,
everybody is playing for qualifyings right now, bro. That's on this team. That's what everybody is playing for. The only person that's signed for real money is goddamn Claxton. That's the only person that should be signed for real money on this team. Everybody else is still on the first 3 years in the league, first 4 years in the league. They ain't do shit yet. So right now, bro, like we got to figure out how what works going towards the future for this team, because the only thing that our head coach been mentioning about who we're gonna play through and who is gonna be like a catalyst mostly for the team is Nick Claxton. That's the reality of it. He wants him to lead the break. He wants them to do what Sabonis was doing. He saw flashes of that. Me personally, I thought it was just a little here and there shit, bro. But we'll see how it goes next season. So that's the trajectory we on, man. No big contracts over here, man. So tell Donovan Mitchell, brother, that's one of the reasons why Donovan Mitchell spend the block and sign the contracts that he signed in Cleveland, because he knew he wasn't coming over here once we hit the reset button. Simple.
Yeah, that makes sense though. You right, and like you said, Jalen Wilson is way cheaper than Okoro. I forgot Okoro was a top 5 pick, so he still got a pretty decent contract coming out of college. So he's still on his rookie. He's still on his rookie deal, right?
Okoro
he's eligible for a new contract.
Just got out of his rookie deal, but the thing about first round picks, after their first 3 years, they're going to be looking for an extended contract. Once they get that, once they get that extended contract, it's usually a restricted contract, which that means they're in a bidding war, and sometimes they get overpaid, a la Emmanuel Quickly. and you end up paying $175 million in 4 years instead of $75 million for 3, or get what I'm
So
saying?
hold on. No, hold on. So again,
Basically, Jalen Wilson is cheaper, bro, and he comes at low risk.
yeah, I mean, roll over risk, high reward. But Pete, what if he go to the Kings? You know, with the relationships that, because the other teams are the Grizzlies, the Kings. Say we scrap the Cavs, like, all right, that's one team. We already spoke on that. It's the Grizzlies, the Thunder, it's the Grizzlies, I think, and the Kings. The Grizzlies, the Thunder, King. I'm forgetting the team, but I know that the Kings. We probably could get a player from there, but I don't think we get a King and Murray. I don't think we get a Herder. I
No,
don't
I
think
think you
we
could get a
Davion
Herder
Mitchell already
VZ.
left.
Hell no, we don't get none of them. We shouldn't get none of them. The only thing that we should be thinking about getting, bro, realistically, is a player that just got drafted, because they come very, very cheap. That's why.
Okay,
We
here's
want to
the
go.
thing though. You
We
guys
going for
don't think,
young and cheap. That's what we going for
yeah,
right now.
You talk
y'all
about
don't think we
Carter,
got enough
even.
draft capital though, unless it's like draft capital like far out. I mean, we got enough. We got the most draft capital in the league, if I'm not mistaken.
We
Second,
could have more,
I
Joey.
think
We
We
could have
second
top
more
most,
than
bro.
five.
that.
I think we top
OKC
five.
is probably above, bro. But I think we top 3 right now. But
We
the
like
thing
top
is,
five, something like that.
the thing is what I think the plan is we're going to start trading the draft capital for players that just got drafted, bro, and see how we could groom them, and how we could groom them along with other pieces to come. Because the more quality that these 2026 draft picks get, and mind you, we got about 4 or 5, about 4 of them next draft. The more and more quality this draft gets, the more and more we're gonna start digging for players. I don't know, like Nikola Topic, who basically getting redshirted right now. Maybe we're gonna dig for somebody like Isaiah Collier, who somehow got trapped in Utah. You know what I'm saying? So listen, it anything can happen right now, bro. I don't think, me personally, I think we're gonna use our 2026 pick, obviously, and we're going to look to try to see if we're going to get a top 3 pick. But all the other picks outside of that could be used for players that just got drafted or already is in the league and still in their rookie deals. So I mean, listen, that's a possibility. Y'all can look out for that.
Hold on. Marlene Sutherland said there's a salary floor, so now you can't have a team full of cheap young players. Someone has to get paid. That's Ben Simmons, Marlene. That's a fact. We ain't got to trip Marlene. Ben Simmons getting that paper.
Yeah, she absolutely right, and that's probably one of the reasons why CJ is not getting traded, because the CBA demands that you have somebody on like a full length deal. So CJ is probably going to be here for a minute. That's probably one of the harder contracts to move. Now the thing is, all after the fact, little by little, we're probably going to start paying people maybe like 1 year or something like that. We're going to probably start hitting qualifying offers. Trendon Watford is going to be looking for some money. He's playing for some money this year. Because he got a qualifying offer, bro, and he's looking to go in the unrestricted territory. Same as Cam Thomas and Jalen Wilson. We got on our rookie deal. Clowney, we got on our rookie deal. Whitehead, we got on a rookie deal. You know what I'm saying? So everybody mostly on rookie deals. So there's only 2 people, bro, that's looking for some change next year, bro, and that's gonna be Cam Thomas, Trendon Watford.
Yeah, hold on. You did that, which is good. Marlene Sutherland, and again, that's what the front office is supposed to do. They're supposed to handle the contracts. And again, to Jay from BK's talking point the other day about the assistant general managers, the actual one, do the scouting reports about the draft picks that we may get. Like they want go scout out this or that player and say, all right, this is what we're looking for to help the team. That was the assistant general manager job. The general manager job is the end of the other contracts, all the other contracts. I mean, all the contracts, but the assistant general manager is responsible for getting the players out of the draft. So that being said, I mean, again, Cam Thomas should get the pack. He should get the bag. I don't see why they should go the other way with Cam Thomas. That mean they got him throwing pitches for the Mets. Pay the guy. You feel what I'm saying? Cam Johnson, I just want to see
Nobody
him
on
be
this
good
team should
enough.
get the bag yet.
I think Cam Johnson should. If he could help us beat the Knicks, man, I'll be happy. That's the only thing he could do to
So you
rectify
looking for
all of the shit he
you
put
looking
us
for a
through, man.
guaranteed 4 wins this year?
If he
Playing.
could do that, if he could go against like Mikal Bridges, like because Mikal Bridges is weird, bro. Like he chilling with Trendon Warford and Jalen Wilson, like you touching his head like you big dog. You ain't big dog. You ain't the big homie. You acting like I ain't feeling Mikal Bridges, man. I don't
I
like
told
his
you,
style,
Breeze, he's
bro.
like
Listen,
that
I'm
ex
not
that
neither,
wants you
bro.
to pay
But
the beer
listen, I
tab,
can't.
man.
I've been telling
I'm
y'all
not
about
feeling it neither,
Mikal
bro.
and
But I
niggas.
can't differentiate, bro, from friendship or the kinship or whatever that they had, bro. Like outside of basketball, bro. Like it is what it is, bro. I ain't really gonna get into that. But I wasn't feeling him at the game either, bro. Like I sent you a message and I ain't getting no goddamn invite to the shit, bro, before it started. But it's all good. But
Yeah, but nah, hold on, nah, but don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Nobody got an invite. The only reason why you see Joey is because as soon as I was going on, he asked me if I was going on tonight. I told you, man, I'm gonna be pulling up solo sometime. But listen, this the very same time I was about to go on, he sent me like, "Yo, you going on?" So I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just send him the link." Like, how real is that? You know what I'm saying? So, but if you don't be hitting me doing that. Yo, you talk about where the message link, know what I'm saying? You don't never be like, yo, you going on now or what time you going on? So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. We here though. But again,
I
I
mean,
think Cam
like that.
Thomas should
Not well tonight the Trump shit kind of threw me off, bro. Like somebody told me this the time into that, and they it's a bunch of channels going live. I ain't gonna lie, CNN is going crazy right now, but that's a whole different story. But
we spoke on that. I mean, if y'all want to speak on that, y'all could, because I spoke on it, you know what I'm saying? Just remember not
I
to
don't
get me
want to speak
banned,
on it,
man.
bro, because I don't know who listening, bro, and you know I could go crazy. So I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna speak on it. Just off the rip, bro. Like because you know I could go deep into a conspiracy bag, man. Like I like no other. So I ain't gonna do that.
I mean, it is what it is, man. I just, again, like everybody got their own opinion. I think I should put a motherfucking allegedly across my screen and shit. You know what I'm saying? All of
Nah,
this
don't
is
even put that. We
allegedly.
ain't even gonna go there, bro. We gonna keep it basketball tonight, man. But
Yeah, probably best
um,
we do that.
yeah, it's definitely best. Last night's game, I barely watched. I was kind of I ain't gonna lie, I was in and out the car, bro. Like had to go get a bunch of shit and whatever, but I was gonna do it, but I was like, I kind of seen little by little pieces and whatever, bro. I wasn't really locked
Hey,
into the game.
how y'all think about Keon Johnson bringing him on the team,
Hold
giving
on,
him a
hold on,
spot?
hold on. Hold on. Let me say this because I say yeah to that, right? But let me just answer Marlene Henderson. I mean Sutherland question. She said Cam Thomas won't get a rookie max. He will get something similar to Malik Monk's contract. If he get that contract, I think other teams are gonna try to like beat that shit. Like they're gonna be like, oh, all right, we can offer you a better contract than that. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing
I
is,
think he get a bigger
it's
contract than
not a
that.
restricted deal though. Like that's the thing, bro. Like the teams probably you absolutely right, but him being unrestricted free agent is much more dangerous because he's not a lottery pick. If he was a lottery pick, then he'll probably be getting more money no matter what. But the fact that he's not a lottery pick kind of works in our favor because we could throw him 4 years, 78 million, bro, on some Malik Monk type shit and still have room to go dig everywhere, like just have room to float everywhere else. We can still lay on like a good $65 million. But the thing is, the thing about the new CBA is that they kind of demand you to pay to pay out some more money. This is one of the reasons why we getting expiring contracts. So realistically, just to avoid us coming out of pocket, the Ben Simmons deal right now in hindsight, it really kind of helps us to not do no stupid shit, bro, and give somebody some extra money that they don't deserve. So the Ben Simmons on 1 year or 40 mil, bro, it kind of helps us, bro, to keep money, to basically keep money in our pocket, to
That's
not really
true.
worried about it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
So
he
we'll have
good for
more
Cause
money
something,
we
once
we
he's
man.
ain't gotta
gone.
we ain't gotta fill in that cap space because we already got a dud on
Yeah,
our
yeah.
team.
So we get somebody that's making 35 for 1 year, and that's an expiring deal the next year, and be all right instead of signing some chump ass nigga to some money, bro, and he blow the dope. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, the
But
one
hold on, but see, again, that's why to ask what you're saying, Leaf. I'm not trying to cut you off. trajectory wise, you can't get a win now player next season. You're gonna want to get a player that understand that, you know what I'm saying, be trying to get the other draft pick if that's the direction. Everybody projecting what the direction gonna be. Everybody's pretty much saying we 90 paint it'll be fitting to jump in that tank. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, if that happens that next season, y'all think we need a top 3-2 draft pick too? So y'all want to get back to back on some Kenny Anderson, Derek Coleman type shit? Back to back top draft picks like that? Like,
I wouldn't mind that, bro. Like, be honest with you, bro. Listen, you know what? F it. I'm being a greedy nigga, bro.
but
I'm looking
for before Kenny Anderson and Derek Coleman, they ain't have no quote unquote Claxton and Cam Thomas on the team. The core wasn't that. So what I'm saying is these pieces y'all talking about, I don't know, I'm not taking nothing away from them, but the core that they're gonna have, bro, is a strong core. Clowney, Claxton, Cam Thomas, yeah, that's a strong core, bro.
They got some good pieces to work with, Breezy. I just think next year
it's a strong core. If it's strong core, if you pair it with the right piece to hold it, to make sure everybody gonna eat and everybody gonna bring the pieces together. Right now, we just got pieces, but we don't have no leader, no facilitator, bro, or nothing like that to basically hold shit together. That's what we don't have right now.
League. We're gonna get that next year, and having
I
six
don't know
picks,
if we're gonna get that. Our front office is stupid.
I think Joe should just get somebody new next year and let that
person
draft those 6 picks. I mean, having 6 picks in a draft is rare, especially having 4 in the top 1 through 30. So the Nets have to have somebody who knows how to utilize that to the best of our advantage.
But here's the thing, though, Leaf. You don't respect Mark's drafting ability. He's shown he could draft.
It's not. He's shown that he can draft late. That's what he's shown, bro. The thing about drafting in a lottery, bro, it's much different than drafting late. Drafting late, bro, you could have somebody. Somebody could still be on the board, and you could bring them on, bro. As a piece, and they could do something really crazy.
Hold on. I want to tell you.
It's very, very easy to fuck up a lottery pick, bro. A lot of teams have done it.
Hold on. But again, to your point, right? Just looking at the facts of it, because he did well in the draft, late in the draft, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say he'll get a good draft pick if he in the lottery.
Fuck that.
Not only that,
right. But what I'm saying is that's my thing. Forget the hypotheticals. Based on what he did in the draft, I don't see how you can't give him the benefit of the doubt, Lee.
Exactly. But not only that, you got to give him the benefit of the doubt because he's done more with less, and on top of that, it's a deep draft. So how can he fuck it up?
I mean,
if it's
Joey,
a deep draft like I say it is, how can he fuck it up?
Yeah, but Joey, we're already seeing 3 stars.
It's a deep draft, but then y'all say we bomb if it ain't 1 or 2 or 3.
But wait. To Joey though, but look what Sean has done with stars and role players. He's let them dictate the pace of this team's future instead of doing what's best for the team. Like, you don't want that to happen again, where we actually build something organically for the next 3-4 years. Then Sean says, "Oh, hey, I'll take these 6 picks we got, give it to a star who actually doesn't want to be here." We can't do that again. We have to learn from the mistakes. But Sean has shown he's a pattern type guy. He's not really.
That was only done one time.
He played cleanup.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Joey. But he played cleanup.
Now. Y'all act like Sean Marks did this shit like 2 and 3 times, traded all of our core for star players and draft picks. No, it was done one time, bro. It was done one time. And it was done because Kyrie and KD decided to come here. And once they came here,
it was done one time too many, bro, and it led to a pattern.
He sold out the culture, though, Joey. How can you fix that? We haven't had a culture for 5 years now. It's been that.
We had a culture when Kenny Atkinson was here before the stars came. We didn't have a culture.
And they said fire Kenny Atkinson because Jordan wanted to start.
That's what he's talking about.
What I'm saying is this is the cleanup theory. Again, Josiah said, yo, you made a mess. I need you to clean up that mess. Sean Moss cleaned up the mess. The draft picks he lost, he got back. Listen. The draft picks he lost, he got back. That's the cleanup. And the problem with the fans was, yo, you gave up our future for Harden. The same future we would say. Let me finish. The same future that we said we gave up for Harden, we got some of that back. Now again, I'm not saying I'm who raised Sean Marks, but let's play. I'm not playing devil's advocate. I'm just a Nets fan advocate. I'm just
Okay.
saying that. I'm just saying that to say I'm not taking his side, but these are the facts. What we didn't
Okay.
get we didn't get Tyree Eason at what, the 17th pick, or what was he? And then there's another pick, the third pick, the Houston got. Who they got with that third pick?
They got
Yo,
Reed
please let me
Shepard.
go after this,
They got
bro. I
Reed.
want to rebuttal this shit.
They got Reed Shepard, who just went off, bro, against the Lakers, bro, and he might be the
Okay.
best shooter on he might be the best shooter on that Houston Rockets roster already.
Right. All right. Listen. Now, all I'm saying is these are the facts outside of our opinion. So yeah, we might be mad that we missed on a Reed Shepard, respectfully, or even a Tyree Eason, respectfully. But at the end of the day, to look at it for what it is now, what our roster look like now, and not having. Hold on. Let me finish. Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I please finish?
No. Breeze, he's talking
Please,
in the
brother.
background.
Please, brother. Please, brother. Please.
He's talking to somebody in the background. Mute him real quick.
Oh, all right. So
My bad. I
just
was talking
mute
to
up. Just
Brandon.
mute up, bro.
My bad.
So again, all I'm trying to say is by us not having Tyrese Eason and Reed Shepard, this is, I guess, quote unquote, this is what we can go off of, right? Because these are what happened with our picks. The same thing we say about Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. It's the same thing. So what I'm saying is, we're gonna see how that shit plays out. We're gonna see if that shit sting us when we play the Rockets, or it's something that we could get past. Now, it's in due time we will see. But am I that mad at Sean Marks for playing cleanup? No, because he playing cleanup. You messed up. You let it. Hold on. You left a whole mess. Yeah, we mad that you did all that for Harden because he wasn't worth it, and he wasn't worth it. Respectfully. So that being said, yeah, I like the direction that he did when he played cleanup. But again, I don't want to be long winded. Go ahead. I think Joey's finna say
Yeah.
something.
Let me cook real quick. So first of all, we got to stop capping like this was all Sean Marks and none of Joe Tsai, because Sean Marks has to go to Joe Tsai to get these fucking trades signed off on. Y'all do understand that. Secondly, there was a report, you can look this up, that fucking Harden spoke to Tsai directly to get him out of Houston. Tsai fucking called Marks and told him to do the deal. So I say that to say this. Stop saving Tsai. And I don't even like Marks. But to put all of this on him is fucking diabolical, bro. It wasn't like he's doing none of this without fucking Joe Tsai telling him to do it. Joe Tsai is the owner of the Brooklyn Nets. Nothing fucking moves in and out without his approval. Period. Y'all niggas acting like he's just some dumb Asian dude that just Sean Marks go to and tell him what he gonna do. It don't work like that. You can look it up. Joe Tsai and fucking Harden talked on the phone with Katie, and they wanted him, and he asked Tsai to get him out of fucking Houston directly. So how we putting all of this on fucking Sean Marks? If your boys come to you and tell you, hey, do this, make this happen, what you gonna do? You gonna do the fucking deal, right? Am I bugging?
Nah, you're not bugging.
Now, if y'all niggas think I'm capping, you can look all this shit up. Google is free, I promise you. And I'm not saying that the report is out there, bro.
Real quick, Joe.
Let him chime in. He hasn't chimed in yet.
Hold on.
Joe, you said a lot of good stuff, man. But I would have told Joe Tsai personally, kiss my ass, man.
Speak your truth,
I ain't
easy.
signing them niggas nowhere. Go ahead, fire me, nigga. Find somebody else to be a fucking puppet. I'm trading that nigga Kevin Durant to the deepest, darkest shit I could find.
Yo, dog.
Fuck that.
I swear to fucking Jesus Christ on the Holy Ghost. I feel like we be beating a dead horse. Make that nigga come back alive and then beat it down again. Jesus Christ. We gonna have to powwow to come with some different topics. Cause I swear like we've been through this like 20 times already. Bro, we kept on saying this shit already, dog. A championship rectifies all of this shit. I just asked this question on a different stream. If everything pans out the same way, but we have at least a Giannis championship, Everybody said they cool, dog. Like, stop that bullshit, dog. Like, y'all know how ball work, dog. Y'all can get mad at all the moves and all that shit that happened, but everybody comes back to that one point in time with the foot on the line. Like, y'all need to, like,
No, I mean, I'm with you, Easy, because all this shit is said after hindsight.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let me say this, though. Let me say this. To John and Leaf Point, I'm not mad at it, because I heard them, like, describe their point. Some people, they just come out and say, fuck Sean Marks. You ask them why.
Right.
And they can't give you a reason why. I done heard John and Leaf points. And I'm not mad at that. And at a certain degree, I can agree with that fully. Like, you cannot trust a front office that can't give you direction. Like, you as a man, and we all men here, bro, you cannot keep on flipping and switching sides and jumping off the fence every fucking stream. Like, one stream you with Cam Thomas, another stream you not. Another stream you with him, another stream you not. Sooner or later, niggas gonna call you out for that. Like, bro, I don't know what you trying to do right now. Like, what you trying to do? Same thing applies to this situation right here. You can't really put your whole faith into somebody that at any point in time he keeps, like, a report comes out and he doesn't refute it or denies it. Like, he doesn't shoot it down all the way, like the way that you want to shoot it. Like, oh yeah, Sean Marks could, like, next season give up certain picks for a potential all-star. You don't want to hear that when you just saw this whole situation blow up in front of your face. If anything, you want to give the fans a new direction to fall in line to, because doing the same thing over, not going to give them a good feeling, especially if a championship didn't come for it and they almost went to hell and they just got back out of it. Like, you can't. So I agree with them to that point extent. But at the same time, I do agree with Joey. We can't just throw the whole bag on Sean Marks. Like, the Brooklyn Nets organization is not just Sean Marks and nobody else in it. There's at least 50 people in the room. There's at least 50 people in the room.
You know what? Another thing proves my point. Remember when they said Sai told Sean Marks to trade Kyrie? I don't want him going nowhere. I don't want him going to LA. That's how you know Sai really signed. I don't want him going to LA. Trade him everywhere but LA. Did y'all hear that report? Or was that on Sean Marks too?
No, I remember that report.
Yeah, I remember.
And the Lakers had a better package for us to do a trade, and we didn't take it because
but here's
Joe Tsai didn't want that to happen. Because he like, yo, you fucked up my team, my whole investment, so I'm not going to help you out if you didn't help me out.
Notice how everybody on the Brooklyn Nets went everywhere they wanted to go but Kyrie. They helped everybody get to where they wanted to go but Kyrie. Now, I wanted to say this real quick. Now, we want to say all this shit in hindsight, right? Because it didn't work out for us. Listen, the Brooklyn Nets tried, bro. They tried to go all in for a championship, and the shit just didn't fucking work out. Period. They chose a direction when they traded the core for Harden. They're like, yo, we're going all in for this championship. When they bought D'Antoni and Ime and all them niggas here to help out fucking Steve Nash, dumbass, they said, listen, we're going to put the best coaches around Steve Nash to help him succeed. We're going to put the 3 of the top 10 players on the floor. We're going all in for a championship. That was the direction. Unfortunately, this shit didn't work out. It didn't work out. They had to blow it up, and they had to pivot. That's business. Sometimes shit don't work out, my niggas. Like, I mean, it's easier to sit there and complain and say, we shouldn't have did this, we shouldn't have did that in hindsight. But just like Easy said, if we would have won 2 and 3 chips with them niggas, nobody would have been saying, wouldn't have given a fuck about if we traded Karis LeVert or not.
Not even 2 or 3, Joey. Just one. If we just win one, all this shit that's going on, I guarantee you, half the people that saying get rid of Sean Marks would have disappeared because just one would have justified it. Just one would have justified it.
Well, easy. Next offseason is really good dictate. So what Brian Lewis said, he said, okay, we're gonna utilize these draft picks next year. But then Sean also says, hey, I want to utilize $80-90 million of cap space. Here's the thing: there will be no stars available next year. Jamal and Tatum are re-upping with their teams. The only guy available could be Brandon Ingram, but he wants $200 million, and that is just crazy. We are not going to give that type of money out. Best thing is probably sign some veteran role players, build around the young core you got. And if you get a Cooper or Race, I definitely think the Nets could be a better team next year, but it has to be something like that, not just throw all your cap space into somebody that doesn't want to be on this team long term. That'd be a failure of using that money.
Yeah, but
That's gonna
John,
be
let
the
me
test
ask you
for
this:
me.
where
That's
are
gonna
you
be the
getting
eye
this?
test for me with John Marks.
Where are you getting this though? That they're going to do that because the direction that we're getting is that we're rebuilding. So what
That's what
contract?
Brian Lewis said. Brian Lewis, if
I
you've
don't
seen what
believe
he
that,
said something
bro.
like that.
Because based off of the moves that the Nets have shown, they've shown that they're doing a rebuild. They're going into the draft. They're not giving up no picks.
No, but that goes to John's point real quick, right? So you what you seeing from your eyes telling you rebuild, but what John is saying, he's getting reports, and this guy that's in our GMC is not making it clear cut that he's not going in that direction. I said this from last season, bro. Like, yo, the man not telling us what direction he's trying to go in.
Bro,
Now
but
he
easy.
showed us.
Has
Right.
Marks ever done that though? The Nets have always been tight-lipped about what they're going to do. First of all, Sean Marks don't have to go out and refute anything fucking Brian Lewis is saying. Who gives a fuck what a goddamn media writing is saying? Because first of all, hold on. Half of that shit they be saying be bullshit anyway. So why does he have to go out? Why does Sean Marks have to make a public a statement about some shit that Brian Lewis wrote in the newspaper?
No, Joey. Here's the thing, and this is not like a simple situation. It's not like cut black and white. Like, this is a lot of shades of gray here. So like, I can't just give you like he wrong or he right for this situation. Like, I have to give like context to the situation and just let you determine how you feel from the information. Now, I agree with you. Yeah, you as a GM, like, what does it look like every time a reporter comes out and say something? You have to jump out and say something back like, oh no, we're not doing that. No. And then at the same time, some of the things he's saying, I keep on telling y'all, like, y'all can't just take it for the words that y'all seeing or hearing. Sometimes it's meaning in between these words. So they're speaking through GM talk. So like before last season, when he comes out and says, yo, I want to build the team around Mikal Bridges, we all could see that's bull fucking shit. But if he's putting that persona out to other people, now let's just say the other GM, like, let's just say we're next, right? Let's just say Charlotte and Brooklyn not talking, right? But we're interested in one of their pieces. But when he comes out with a statement like that, that tells the other team certain things that they don't have to really talk like directly to. So it's an indirect message. So sometimes the message come out in the press conferences and things like that. So you can't just automatically take what a GM is saying as word of gospel because it could mean something else. It could be a move to set up something else, things like that.
But you know what, Easy? I'm definitely not taking no motherfucking beat writer's word for it. I'm definitely not. Listen, I get it. Everybody want to read shit and then they just want to fly off the hook. Listen, guys, we just got to wait to see how shit plays out. Listen, I know what the fuck the words that came out of Joe Tsai's mouth. He said he going to do this shit. Basically, he's going to do a rebuild in so many words. Right? Now, y'all can sit there and say, oh, well, he's lying. Listen, we don't know that.
But we don't know if he's telling the truth,
though. But Joey, what do you want to do with that cap space next year, Joey?
Based off of the moves that are being made, the direction is pointing towards rebuild.
But Joey, what do you want to do with that cap space next year? Do you want to take on bad contracts? Because Sean doesn't want to do that. If that was the case, we would have took on Zach LaVine's contract just to get off of Ben Simmons. And we're not going to do that. So what do you want to do with that cap space next year? Do you just want to take bad contracts?
I think you gotta take it by ear though, John. We
can't
just automatically determine like what you want to do with your cap space. I mean, I understand you because like you're a GM, so you have to be forward thinking. But I think at this point in time, we gotta take it by ear. Like, yeah, you can have some pieces on the board, but I wouldn't think that you will go for an all-star caliber piece that you would have to give a max extension to, or at least a good big deal to. I wouldn't think you'll go in that direction as a team unless the contract is more friendly. But I'm pretty sure like they got pieces on their board for like next year, just in case like somebody opts out of their free agency coming up. Like, yeah, we can get these pieces to plug in, but like I don't think like they just looking like, oh yeah, big cap space, we going big game hunting. I don't think they.
But it's two sides to this thing, right? You got the Nets fan like sticking Sean Marks with the stick, like Sean, do something, sign somebody, go out there and get the next star, do something. Why aren't you signing this person and that person? Then you got the Net fan on the other side of the pillow that's like, nah, let's do this thing organically. Let's build through the draft. If we got to take on bad contracts just to fulfill that cap fulfillment, cool. Let's build through the draft and do this through our young guys. So it depends on which Net fan you talking to. Because some Nets fans want to do this thing organically. Some Nets fans is like, Sean, you're not doing enough. You need to go out there and put a winner on the floor right away. And I'm here to
Hold
tell
on.
you,
You got to look at what Sean is saying. He's saying we're
Hold
going to
on.
do an organic rebuild. Then he says, "Oh, it's not going to take that long." Okay, then what are you going to do with that cap space next year?
Hold on. This is Joey's talking point, bro. I'm one of those fans that want to do it organically. Now, I don't necessarily want to tank for the 1, 2, and pick, but I get it. If I had to go this route or try to take on free agents the way we did with KD, Kyrie, and Harden, I'd rather do it the way where we get the draft picks. That being said, I just wanted to say this page, that's where I stand at. I'd rather do it organically than try to win through free agents. But how y'all feel? Shout out to Jay. Jay joined the panel. What's good, Jay?
Yo, what's good, fellas? How y'all?
what's up?
What's the word?
Chilling. I was just listening to y'all. Just decided to join the panel. Know what I mean? But I was tuned in.
I'm just saying, like, both can't happen, my nigga. Like, if we choosing the direction of developing, and the winning ain't gonna come right away. Like, we gonna have to go through a rough patch. That's just part of the process. So
So that's
I
a
don't know
breach,
what
Joey.
y'all want to
You
do.
want to win?
Y'all want to
You
do
want
it.
to win
Y'all
40
want to
plus
do
games?
it the hard way, or y'all want him to go out there and just try to sign stars and give up our assets again,
I
which
feel like
people
there can be
complained
a
about.
median between both of those. I feel like we do great. Sean Moss been doing good with the late first round picks. Even if we don't get the top 5 pick, I think we can still build around the talent we got with another young.
Yeah, but niggas don't even want to give him that grace. Like, oh, I don't want Sean Marks picking the picks, and I'm like, well, and Leaf said it. Leaf said it's a difference between picking top 10 and picking late 20s, which is true. But I mean, we still not giving the guy the benefit of the doubt, even in a deep draft
No,
with a whole bunch of draft capital.
But the thing is, Joey, that he lost a lot of the fans' benefit of the doubt. That's the thing. So, like, even if you pick it from the even if you're a good pick in the draft, even though you pick it low, like we lost the faith in you from the moves you made. So even if you're doing good in this area, the other area that you did bad in,
Yeah,
it was so bad. So like, let's just
that's
say like
true. I agree.
shipping and
I see what
receiving,
you're
but like
saying,
packet,
Easy. But this
like
is his strong suit, though. Listen, his strong suit is not doing deals. His strong suit is not winning trades. I mean, this is probably the Nick trade is
I
probably
don't
the
know what
first
a
record.
strong suit is.
His
no, but
strong suit is drafting. We all say that. Can we not agree on that?
And
no,
it ain't that
but
strong.
Yeah, we agree.
wait,
His strong suit is the expensive suits he be wearing.
wait, hold on, because this is where I have to agree to leave point, because now you're drafting high, and the place that you're drafting at, that player that you drafted, it's not like little pickups that was nice, like Cam Thomas, nice pickup, Noah Clowney, nice pickup, Derek Whitehead dropping to you, nice pickup. Those are nice pickups. The guy that you got to draft for now, for all intents and purposes, that's the guy that you might be building around.
Thank you.
So you gotta pick the right guy, and then you have to.
I understand that. Breeze,
Picking the right guy.
Easy. I understand that, but my thing is, how can he fuck it up in a deep draft with as much draft capital as he got?
Hold on, Joey.
Right.
You telling me he gonna strike out?
I'm gonna answer that question.
I got you right
How
now.
y'all not optimistic, man? How y'all not optimistic?
Hold on, Leaf. I got you right now,
Exactly.
bro.
Because we keep fucking failing, nigga. That's why I'm not optimistic.
Hold on, Leaf. I
Nah,
got
then
you
you
right
never.
now.
No, but no,
Hold on.
hold on. Don't crash the whip. Shout out to Easy. Listen, all I'm saying is, again, he never had this opportunity. The highest draft pick he ever had was what, 21-19 or some shit like that.
No, let me ask a question.
So,
Quick question. Atlanta had the number 1 pick. They didn't have the number 1 pick in a long ass time. I can't even remember how long. They get a number 1 pick, right? Everybody comes to a consensus like 2 months before the draft. Like if a team gonna get the number 1 pick, you're gonna pick Alex Sarr. Then they get the number 1 pick. Like a week after they get the number 1 pick, you hear the name Zachary Ricochet start popping out. You like, who the fuck is this guy? This guy played with Wemby. He's a good player, all type of shit like that. But before that moment, everybody said, oh, we think Alex Sarr going to be number 1. Now, what happened if I tell you, like 2 years' time, Alex Sarr is damn near looking like close to an all-star caliber guy, but then Zachary Ricochet looks horrible. That means you fucked it up, because Alex Sarr was right in front of you.
Easy. Hold on. Let me rebuttal that. Everything you're saying is what if. We don't know how it's going to pan out. Listen, at one time, I remember the Knicks getting laughed at for drafting Kristaps Porzingis. Got laughed at.
That's right.
Who the fuck is this guy? Blah blah blah. KP panned out to be a very, very great player, not great player, very good player in the NBA, right?
Right.
So, and then on top of that, we don't know how these guys going to pan out. Who's to say the guy that Atlanta picked pans out to be better than everybody who thought was going number one?
No, Joey. I'm not saying it's going.
He didn't pan out with the Knicks, by the way.
I'm just saying. Joey. He's talking about KP.
Come on.
But no.
Right.
Hold on. Let me get
Man,
that.
Melo got his place. Leaf.
That was a very difficult situation, right? I don't want to, but I'm saying though, like Joey, I'm not saying like this situation. Is
I don't give two shits about that, man. That nigga hold on,
Leaf. Hold on, bro. I'm not, Joey, real quick. I'm not saying this situation is just one-sided. It could go one way. I'm saying it could flip any type of way. Yes, it could flip the same way you're saying. Ricochet could be better than everybody in this fucking draft, and everybody below him could just upchuck and trash. But it could work any type of way. But I'm saying if it does work out the way in my scenario, right? You had Alex Sarr right there, but then you pivoted and went to Ricochet. Now, if Alex Sarr becomes something and you decide to pivot to Ricochet, you fucked yourself up.
Well, we just got to wait to see how it pan out, man, because everybody that's supposed to be highly regarded that come in the league don't always pan out. And some of the guys that we sleep on become monsters. So you don't know, bro. You just got to wait to see how this shit play out. Maybe Atlanta saw something in him that we didn't. We don't know. I don't know. I'm not a scout. I don't know, bro. I don't know what they thinking process was when they picked that young man.
Hold on. We got Jay and Big Ox on the panel. We ain't hear from them yet. And I want to say that I like the Kenny Anderson and DC back to back. If they trying to do something like that, we ain't gonna miss, bro, because that shit was good basketball. But Big Ox, I know you was talking hella shit about Cam Thomas, man. Like, what's going on with you, Big Ox, man? I can't have you on one of the biggest shows that play sports shows. I can't have you with this Cam Thomas rhetoric, man. Like,
I just don't like that nigga as a franchise player.
Yeah,
that's all. Like, that's all, bro. Bro's a bucket, but as a franchise player, I fucking hate it. Like, I like Cam Thomas and the Malik Monk 6-man type role.
Hey, let me ask you this, Big Ox. Who better Malik Monk or Cam Thomas?
Come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
that's to me. That's not even a conversation, dog. Like yo, Cam can't tie Malik practice kicks, dog.
So hold on. Why Malik Monk not starting over Herter?
Because your best players don't always gotta be the starters, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, what?
So you talking like Malik Monk?
That's easy. That's just coaching 101. That's coaching 101. That's coaching 101. I can't.
Is Malik Monk Ginobili?
I can't. Look. I can't. If you don't understand that right now, bro, I can't teach you. That's coaching 101.
101. Not even 101 preschool, dog.
Well, so you saying he Ginobili type? He on Ginobili type of time? That's what you saying?
Bro, what? Bro, Breeze, what is going on right
now? He's saying Malik Monk Ginobili type of time.
I didn't hear what you said though, Breezy. But no. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I would never put Malik Monk. Not yet. I would not put Malik Monk in a Manu Ginobili conversation. That's not what I was trying to say.
What about Lou Will?
What I'm trying to say is, no, not even he's more so. You know what, Joey? He's more so in the Lou Will trajectory than Manu. Like Manu could have been a superstar in my mind. But what I'm trying to say is like, bro, that's just, to me, that's just basic. That's one-on-one coaching, bro. Your best five isn't always your starting five. Malik Monk is undoubtedly better than Kevin Huerter. But that's irrelevant. Like, what I'm saying is Cam Thomas is a baller, bro. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect Cam. I just don't think that he's. I don't think.
But why do you think Cam gonna get a $200 million contract? Is it safe to say that Cam can possibly get a contract similar to Malik Monk's? Do you think that's feasible?
Yeah, hell yeah, Malik's underpaid.
I don't think nobody in here think Cam gonna get a $200 million contract.
Ask
was
Breeze.
I was
Breeze.
last
Ask
week.
this
No,
man
Joey,
Breeze.
was you not here last week when these niggas was up here talking about he needs the max and super max and all that shit?
Nah, I wasn't.
You missed
I
that.
wasn't with
Okay.
that.
Oh, you missed that. Like, bro, they was up here talking about he needed the max contract and all that. And that's all I'm saying. Like, Cam Thomas ain't nobody's franchise player, and that's with all due respect to him as the bucket getter that he is. But bro, he's just not a friend. I don't think he should be your franchise player. Now, if Josiah and the other dude, y'all owner, Sean Marks, if y'all think that, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But that's no good for y'all. That's why I left that comment earlier. Like to say that 200 is too much for BI, but then in the same breath say that Cam should get a max. I think it's crazy.
It's crazy.
I don't think
But
either of them are worth
Listen,
it.
I
hold on.
wanted to ask y'all though, is DFS, did he get traded or something?
You got to
What
rebut
happened?
that.
Nah.
He
This
gets
is
ready.
talks. Hold on. Let me stand on my square about this Cam Thomas thing, man. Listen, again, far as franchise players, he's going to be that for this season. Now, the way they talking, we supposed to tank to get the 1 and 2 pick 2 seasons back to back. That's what I'm hearing. Now, I'm saying that to say, yeah, until then, I think he's the franchise player. I think he's going to be the face there. He threw out a pitch. You know what I'm saying? Is Malik Monk throwing out pitches
Oh
for
my
the team playing
God.
baseball? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is he throwing out pitches? Nah,
No,
Malik
no,
Monk
We
not
Breezy.
don't
But
have
doing
a
that
do
type
baseball.
of
you
We don't
thing.
think
even have a baseball
Breezy?
team.
Let me ask you
This
a
is
question, real
nasty
shit.
work.
Breezy, hey
We
Breeze.
got the Sacramento River Cats, nigga. We got the A's AA team, nigga. We don't got
Oh
like
And
nigga.
he
Hey,
ain't
Come
even
hey,
on,
showing
bro.
us the pitch
hey,
there.
hey, Breeze. Let me ask you a question on some
Nigga,
real shit, Breeze. Breezy, how much you think Cam Thomas should get paid? How much is a fair contract for Cam Thomas on some real shit, on some real piece shit?
I can't. I'll be honest. I can't base it on last season. I would never say off of last season he deserved a max contract. But this season, I think you know what I mean. He gets he get 100 something where he get multiple years and 100 plus.
100 plus. If it's 100 plus, then that's a 5-6 year deal. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't.
It's a 4-year deal. It's going to be a 4-year deal.
Okay, 4-year deal. Then that's 80 max, nigga. That's like 65.
Nah, you
You
tripping.
can't give Thomas. You can't give Cam Thomas more than 25 mil.
No. Yo, Ox, hold on. So Breeze.
Cam Thomas gets more than Cam Johnson.
Hold on real quick, Jay. So
That's a fact.
Yeah, true shit.
So how about if you give Cam Thomas a Jordan Poole contract, 4 years, 120 mil, 30 a year?
Yeah, I'll be cool with that.
You be cool with that, but niggas is mad at Jordan Poole for that. So, all right, okay.
They the same nigga. Jordan Poole and Cam Thomas is the same nigga.
Hell no.
Hey, Big Ox. They got Jay said currently constructed. Which team starts 5 guys that the 6 man is better than?
Well, I know we do. I know the Kings do. I think Nas might be better than Jaden McDaniels.
Okay, I give you that.
6 man over yeah.
I think wait. Does Russ don't start? Huh? Russ don't start. Who starts for the Clippers? Because I know Norman Powell.
Nah, Russ come off the bench. I think
it was Terrence Mann and James Harden.
Okay, yeah. Norman Powell's better than Terrence Mann. No, Tyler Hero starts, right?
Well, he started now, but it depends. Yeah,
he did come off the bench.
I don't know, but that's. I mean, I can. There's at least 7 examples, which 7 out of 30 is enough to say. Typically,
Ben
yeah.
Mather
If you got
better than Nembhard. Ben Mather is better than Nembhard.
I can agree with that. My thing is this. That's not something that's just a rule of thumb. Like you don't always just choose 5 guys and like, okay, this one's coming off the bench. Like, nah, like if your best 5 players happen to be one of them point guard, one a shooting guard, one is a 3, one a 4, one a 5, then go ahead and start them. Like, I'm not saying that you just don't do that, but what I'm saying is like you don't always have to. The way I look at coaching, and mind you, obviously I've never coached an NBA team. You know what I'm saying? I coach youth basketball. I coach from 8 to 18. You know what I'm saying? And I always try to keep a balanced 5 out there. So I like to find a small forward or a power forward that's the better one and bring them off the bench and bring that firepower off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like spark plugs. There's always those spark plug players. Like y'all remember Nate Robinson, like his last years with the Knicks, or when he first got to the Celtics. It's like, yo, you need that spark plug off the bench. Lou Will should have. He was one of the better 5 players on pretty much every team he ever played for. You know what I'm saying?
But we had that conversation the other day, and we were saying that that might. I feel you. That might be Malik Monk ceiling, but that ain't Cam Thomas ceiling. The numbers is different, man. You look at the numbers statistically, Big Ox, bro. Lou Will, he put up numbers, bro, but I think Cam Thomas got a higher ceiling, honestly.
Higher ceiling than who?
Lou Will.
That Lou Will.
All right, Brizzy. All right, Brizzy. I got. All right, bro. All right, bro. Brizzy, come on, bro.
Yeah,
Brizzy, come on, Brizzy. Don't do that, bro. Come on, man.
This one dealing with. This what's going on.
Nah, none of them niggas was the youngest niggas in the league to score 40. None of them niggas was setting records and shit.
LeBron,
y'all niggas don't even mean what y'all saying right now. It's no possible way you can really mean that.
LeBron, bro. That's just like, bro. The game of basketball can't just be determined by numbers alone, bro. LeBron didn't do that. KD didn't do that. AI didn't do that.
Exactly.
T-Mac didn't do that. Kobe didn't do that.
This kid is special, man.
No, but with y'all logic, I could make a case now that these niggas are not better.
Wait. Let me ask you this question. Forget the numbers. You ever seen somebody come down the court and make shots the way this nigga makes shots from them weird angles, and he always get his shoulders straight to fucking hit that shot from a weird ass angle? I ain't never seen nobody shoot like that before.
That's because he's a bucket. That's because he's a bucket. He is a certified bucket getter. That's what he is. Being a bucket getter does not make you a franchise player. Being a bucket getter does not mean you're. You know what? He's a good basketball player, but I'm gonna say this: being a bucket getter don't even make you a good basketball player.
You don't get minutes sometimes. Y'all bucket.
I'm not saying that y'all wrong when you say that. I'm just saying when you watch Cam Thomas, you see some shit you ain't never seen before, and I feel like that is true. When he actually gets to like get in his bag and do his shit, niggas gonna see something.
When I see Cam Thomas, I see some shit I wish I'd never seen before.
Damn, bro.
That's
so,
so
like nigga, that nigga is a certified chucker, which I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at it. Like,
but I'm saying you don't think the nigga different though, Ox, based off of some of the shots and shit and some of the shit he be doing.
Nah, he's definitely a tough shot maker. He's definitely a tough shot maker. He is definitely 100%. He one of them cats that try shit that most people wouldn't even try.
Facts. That's a fact. Turn around fucking jumpers. You didn't even look at the basket. Niggas not trying that, boy. But that nigga is a bucket
with efficiency too. It's not like he just be throwing them shits up.
No, but Jay, look at his play style. First off, I brought up the numbers at the
even
very
KD
least.
Said he practiced them shit. Like he was like, Cam practiced that shit.
But Jay, at the very least, I'm giving this nigga 20 shots. That's a fact.
He need to stop practicing that shit.
And
that's what I'm saying, Jay. Like, yeah, he might practice that shit. He might make a lot of tough shots, but he needs to stop practicing that and learn how to practice winning basketball. Learn how to practice running the offense.
Yo, he said it himself, and I've been saying it before he said it. Like, in his first couple years, it's like, yo, I'm not getting a lot of playing time. I'm not thinking about passing the ball when I get in the game. And really, from his philosophy, he said, if you're not getting the playing time like that, who's thinking about passing the ball when they get in the game? All I'm saying is, once he is able to get the minutes that he's supposed to get and get put in the role that he's supposed to get put in, then he's going to pass the ball more. That's going to be more of a focus for him.
If he was a lockdown defender, he would have definitely got them fucking minutes. If he focused more on the defensive end, he'd have got them minutes.
Patty Mills wasn't a lockdown defender neither, because niggas was bigging up Patty Mills last night.
But he was a liability on offense. I'm saying if Cam Thomas improved his defense first, because his offense was always there. That nigga was always a bucket. If he improved on his defense first, he'd have definitely got that fucking minutes. Because now there's no way you could deny this nigga. No way.
But yo, and that's a perfect example. That's the perfect example. Cam Thomas makes crazy shots. Now, y'all not gonna feel me on this, but I'm gonna tell it to you anyway because I gotta say the things that y'all are scared to say. Patty Mills is a better basketball player than Cam Thomas.
No, they were saying that last night, and
Okay,
because we was talking about
cool.
the fact that during some of them
Jay
playoffs,
from
I
BK
feel
said
like
right
Cam
now.
Thomas should have got some minutes over Patty Mills because Patty Mills was stinking up the joint sometimes, or at least over Joe Harris.
Well, I'm saying like if I got to put somebody honestly, like if it's the fourth quarter and it might be 5 minutes left in the game and we're up 4, and I got to put Cam Thomas or Patty Mills in the game, but I'm putting in Patty Mills.
You out of your fucking mind?
I could be. I might be.
Yeah, that one outside. I don't know. That
Yeah,
might be a
Ox,
little.
I ain't gonna lie to
saying,
you.
like,
That's
I'm
a little
saying,
bit
like,
stretch.
because I don't
right
need
now
you.
to this day, like Deontay Wilder, to this day,
if I'm up 4, bro, or whatever, if I'm in a situation like that, so we talking situational basketball right now, right? If I'm in a situation like that, I don't need you out here trying to shoot shit from behind the backboard, crazy ass turnaround. I need somebody that can control the game. I need somebody like I need that for my franchise player. Cam Thomas don't got that in his bag. That's not in his repertoire.
But that wasn't in Patty Mills' bag either.
What do you mean that's not in Patty Mills' bag? Patty
That was
Mills,
not in Patty Mills' bag. Patty Mills at the most he did was bring the ball down, pass it to the most he did was bring the ball down, pass it to Manu or Tim Duncan, and then run off ball and wait until he caught the ball and he was a catch and shoot point guard. And that was at a premium at that time. That is not what you would ask for in most situations. Stop
in most situations, I would want my point guard to be able to come down and make the right decision with the basketball.
He didn't make any right decision.
As a matter of fact, Casual, that's exactly what I want from my point guard is to come and make the right decision. And if in that instance, if the right decision is to come down and give the ball to Manu, then do that. I don't need you dribbling the ball. I don't need you dribbling the air out the ball, doing all types of shit to make the crowd go. I don't need the crowd going wild.
You acting like that's all that Cam Thompson does. You acting like that's all that Cam. That is not all that Cam Thomas does, though.
He doesn't make smart. He doesn't make decisions for the team. He doesn't play defense. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
He's out there. He's out there to excite the crowd. That is the perfect 6 man. That is the perfect guy. That is the perfect spark plug.
Bobby, you acting like 6 man can't close the game, bro. Come on, bro. Like, you acting like what Malik Monk ain't never closed no games for y'all, bro?
Wait. Once again, Leaf, I want to make this clear. I don't think Cam Thomas and Malik Monk are the same person. I think Malik Monk clears Cam Thomas.
That's fine, I agree. But that wasn't my question. But that wasn't my question.
Put on a cap.
Did Malik Monk ever close a game for y'all?
Hell yeah. He closes a lot of games.
Okay, so he closes a lot of games for y'all as a 6 man. So now you saying Cam Thomas, who is by far the best player on our team in a situation where he's
that ain't saying much though.
By far is a stretch.
That ain't saying much though.
Y'all was up here.
Why is that a
talking
stretch?
about he's better than he was better than Mikal and all that shit, bro. Stop this shit.
He is better.
Yeah, you're acting like he was better. Acting like Cam Thomas was better than Mikal Bridges or better than Nicholas Claxton is crazy. That's crazy.
You know who you niggas are. I'm gonna tell you.
Please don't start this. Please don't start this.
Yo, Breezy. Let me tell you niggas. Okay, but Breezy. Let me tell you niggas something real quick, Breezy. Let me tell y'all niggas something. I'm gonna tell you who you niggas are right now. And it's all due respect. I love my Brooklyn niggas, right? But let me tell y'all niggas something real quick. You niggas are acting like that disgruntled ex that talk shit about that significant other. As soon as look.
We were talking about that nigga while he was
let him cook. Let him fucking cook, man. Let him cook. Hold on. Let that nigga fucking cook, man. No. I've been saying this shit, dog. I've been saying the same fucking shit, dog. No way, bro.
He won a fucking goddamn playoff series since 2000.
Nigga, fuck his franchise. We talking about us, my nigga, and this how we moving, my nigga. I've been telling y'all niggas this shit, dog. I've been telling y'all niggas this shit. Stop that weird ass movement, man. I've been telling y'all niggas this shit.
Let me ask you this question. Let me ask Easy this question real quick.
No, he don't.
Hold on, let me ask Easy this question. Easy. Hold on, leave. I got you. I got you. Let me ask Easy this question. On some real humble shit. Was we not cooking Mikal Bridges when he was on this team?
No, y'all was, but then there was some people that was on the fence. But like, bro, this nigga been put in a bad situation. I've been saying that for the longest.
So I'm just trying to understand how we acting like a scoring X when we was cooking a nigga when he was here.
Because no.
There was some people that was showing him love, and then the minute he got traded, they said hold on.
There's a difference between cooking him and holding him accountable. You always want a significant other that's gonna hold you accountable. But then as soon as y'all break up, it goes from holding them accountable to trying to cook them and talk about all the.
He was cooking them while he was here.
Now, Leaf. That's what I'm talking about. You know that girlfriend that get to talk about me.
Don't try to make no bullshit analogy. Get to the fucking point, damn it.
I would if you would stop yelling, nigga. What I'm saying is,
Brooklyn's in shambles.
You talk. Now all of a sudden, at first it was just like. Yeah, I love him, but he snore like a motherfucker. He just snore all the time. You know what I'm saying? That nigga feet stink. But then after y'all break up, man, that nigga had shit stains in his drawers. He don't got no money. He a broke ass, bum ass nigga.
Bobby,
all
you really
that type of shit.
Bro. Like,
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm telling the truth.
No, you not. You talking some bullshit, bro, from afar. And this is why we handle business. No, I don't want to handle it.
You even got on my show and admitted that he was put in a bad situation. He was not maximized. Well, his skill set was not going to be maximized, not having a playmaker on the Nets. And even when Ben Simmons wasn't there, even when he was on the roster, he didn't play enough games to be able to be the playmaker for Mikal Bridges to be maximized. So you even admitted that on my show.
That's not even the point. The point is he trying to make it, bro. Like we was disgruntled, bro. Like when he left, and like we wasn't disgruntled while he was here.
I was happy when he left.
No, Ox. To be fair, Leaf been hating on Mikal Bridges since.
That's because Leaf
No. That's not. Hold on, casual. Hold on. That's careful analysis. That's not hate, bro. That's careful analysis.
There was no analysis when it came to talk about Mikal Bridges. It was he some shit. That was his words, not mine. He said he's some shit.
Analysis.
Careful analysis. But when you start talking about Cam Thomas, that shit not careful analysis, bro. Which one is it, bro? This is what I keep on talking about. Niggas keep hopping on different sides of the fence. Oh yeah, it's careful analysis with Mikal Bridges. But when we start talking about Cam Thomas, nah, bro, you doing too much. Which one is it, bro? Which one are we doing, bro? Are we doing careful analysis, or we just hating right now? What's going on?
I always do careful analysis. I always do careful analysis.
Bringing up some shit that don't matter, bro. The fact of the matter is now we done pushed the damn reset button. We in the shitter. We going for the damn redraft this direction. That's the bottom line. None of that shit really matters anymore. None of it. Not a damn thing, bro. I don't give a shit what Mikal do from here on out. Respectfully. All that matters is, bro, we going in a different direction. We going in a different path. That includes draft capital. That's what it is. It's just that simple. Nothing else.
Ox and Casual, y'all act like y'all never had a player on y'all team that y'all didn't like.
I mean, you can not like their play style, but you need to be able to accurately point out what it is about the game you don't like.
Oh, we pointed out a lot about Mikel.
I don't like.
Oh
No.
yeah,
Well, he just
and you need to accurately be able to say, bro, when I
Leaf
have a
has
lengthy
not pointed it out.
we don't have a lengthy because I don't want to have a lengthy conversation, bro, about a nigga that helped us win 32 games. Maybe I don't want to go over there and waste your time, guys. You don't want to hear about no nigga from the Nets, do you? No.
Of course.
Hold on.
You know I love talking hoops. Of course I would have.
Hold on, casual. It's not that they didn't like the play style. It was what the things he was doing. Niggas said from the minute he got here, oh, you doing podcasts with these niggas from across the sea. Oh, you dapping these niggas up at the end of the game. You smiling with these niggas. Nah, we don't like that. Don't fuck around. Don't tell me about the play style when y'all came here and compromised and said, yeah, he been put in a bad situation. It's all the other fucking shit.
I think it was both. I think it was both. I think it was his demeanor on top of his play. Like, first of all, I'm not respecting no nigga, and I'm not that can't create his own shot. Like, why are you the number one option? And not only that, he gave up. He was just like, here, Cam, you be the number one option. I can't do this shit. I'm just not built for this. He's just too much of a fucking.
No. I have no. And to be fair, I don't have a problem with like because I felt like Mikal Bridges, like I want to say after like 10 games, he sort of was just tired of being a number one option. He was tired of the defensive attention. He sort of just wanted to go back to what he used to be.
He wanted to go hide in the fucking corner. Exactly.
Yeah. So I have no problem with the my thing is every time I talk to Leaf about the Nets, Mikal Bridges some shit. That's it. That's all I get.
I don't want to go into detail about it, bro. I don't want to waste your time.
That's what it is.
But Cash, bro, you be having me up there for like 20 minutes. I don't want to waste time talking to you about how bad Mikal Bridges was after 10 games and what he didn't do and how he didn't move the defense and how he couldn't create his lack of creation and all of that crazy shit and all of that shit that you like to get into. Fuck that. Fuck him. He's trash. That's all I'm leaving it at that.
Hey man, I ain't gonna hold you. I've been on this Nets podcast for a while, and a lot of our players get that work. Ben get that work. Mikel got that work. Cam got that work. Cam J definitely. We give that work to all these niggas.
Cam Thompson do not get that work, bro. Not over
Cam
here.
Thomas?
Cam Thomas no. Not get that work, bro.
Cam Thomas could not have possibly, not from what I heard.
I heard
this nigga.
Cam Thomas do not get that work on this table, bro.
I heard this nigga should be a franchise player.
He does not get that work. You cannot say.
I think I criticize. I mean, Breezy may not criticize him like that, but I do, and I think other people do.
Yo, why y'all gotta do me like that, bro? Yo, hold on. Why y'all gotta do me like that, bro?
Cam Thomas do not get no work on this
table. If they wasn't, I was gonna point it out, Breezy. If they didn't point it out,
I've been on this channel for
Hold on, y'all.
Thomas do not get that work over here.
Hold on. I'm gonna say the same things I said about Cam Thomas all season. He needs to make sure that he can test the three once the ball gets swung after like 3-4 basketball actions. They swing the ball and try to find the guy that Cam Thomas is guarding for the open three, and he has a lot of late contests or no contests. That is the critique that I had on his defense all last season until he got better. So don't make it seem like I don't critique Cam Thomas. I know when he needs to work on his game, but that being said, I also said he'll be a better team defender than an ISO, a one-on-one defender, and he's not a POA defender. Even though in the latter part of the season, I see him doing some POA defense. But anyways, go ahead.
Yo, I think
win, Breezy.
I think
like game 77. Like game 77.
I know on this
game 7.
It was already
I'll go back and look it up.
I know on this podcast. I mean, I know on this show that we have repeatedly gone over saying that Cam's playmaking need to get better, his defense need to get better, et cetera, et cetera. So he has gotten criticized plenty of times up here. Believe it or not,
gotten better.
He's gotten better too. But he gets his share fair criticism.
Playmaking and defense, and going after rebound.
He don't get like everybody else do, bro. Like,
Joey, if we making him the number one option, if we give this man the ball 20 times to shoot the shot, he's not getting cooked the same type of level on that level, bro. No way. Ain't no way, bro. He getting cooked like he's a fucking 12th man or a 10th man, bro. He is starting on the roster right now. I don't give a fuck about what's going on last season.
Do you know why that is, D?
He started.
Easy.
You know
Hold
why
on,
that is,
Easy
D?
Elite. Hold on.
Because he's 22 years old.
Let me
That's
ask
why.
y'all this. This is my rebuttal. Wasn't Mikel getting cooked? Wasn't he supposed to be some defensive guru? And he was getting cooked last year?
The levels of cooking are not on the same level. It's not on the same level.
And he was supposed to be some defensive guru.
Wait. Joey. We threw Mikhail and wait. Hold on, Lisa. We threw this nigga in the fire.
One mic.
Yo, Joey, we threw this nigga in the fire, took him out, and threw this nigga in hell. That's what we did to Mikhail. Fucking Cam Thomas, we just left this nigga outside in Vegas on a hot sunny day and came back to him at the end of the day with no water. That's what we did.
That's some of y'all Nets fans' fault because he did that 26 and y'all was hyping him up.
Context to this. We did that because Cam is still a young player and learning. Mikel been in the league for a minute right now, and he was brought here to be a face of the franchise. So of course he's going to get more criticized than Cam Thomas.
But that's some of the Nets fans' fault. Y'all saw some Nets fans saw the 26 and got hyped and thought he was going to be doing that shit regularly. Niggas can't get mad about the expectations.
So I'm gonna hold Mikel Bridges to a higher standard than CT. At least I did going into last season.
All I know is, bro, this is JTV. Never put no stock in Mikel, bro, from day one. Nobody up here put stock in Mikel from day one, bro, except for one person, and that's the host of this damn channel. Because he saw that 26 and tried to put him in the top 10 duo all damn summer, bro. And I'm sitting there looking, shaking my damn head. I'm like, oh, shit. That's what happened. Nobody else did that, LM. Nobody. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't hyping Mikel.
A lot of Nets fans did, but I say not the ones up here, though. Except not mistaken for him a little bit.
When I saw that, I was like, yo, Mikel got to give me 82 You didn't put no stock in that nigga when he got here. You wasn't interested in the 26 per game and the 28 games. I said, let's give him 82 games and let's see what he can do. I didn't think there was wrong for him. You wasn't impressed by the 28 games when he was averaging 26 off of 50, 40, 90. You wasn't impressed.
Bro, that bullshit still got us swept in the playoffs. We wouldn't even have made the playoffs if it wasn't for KD and Kyrie leaving us with a decent record.
Hey man, I'm not respecting no nigga that consistently miss bunnies, man. That nigga Mikel is mid. I'm sorry, I never liked his game. He's soft as fuck. He's a cheesy cornball. You could call me whatever you want to call me. I never liked that nigga.
That's a fact.
I just think I don't know how anybody can argue that Cam is not the best player on the team. I don't know how anybody can argue that neither.
Hold on. Nah, they don't watch that basketball like we do. Hold on. Again, this is the critique Mikel's game because y'all say that we was hating on him, and it's a whole analogy. I don't like it. And again, I'm gonna say this. Mikel Bridges cannot play above the 3-point line. That's his strength is playing under the 3-point line. His basketball actions is either the pump fake from the corner, get into the midi, or the basket. But only reason why I said that because that's what had him with those stats in those last 28 games. When he started the season in the 82 games, no, he didn't do none of that. He played above the 3-point line and tried to create his own shot. He can't get space off of a screen or a pick and roll. The defense always able to recover. He ain't got no midi floater, no. He's missing mad piece of pie.
His layup package is trash.
Disgusting.
Get it out of here.
So hold on. I don't want y'all to say that I'm hating on him. No, he got lazy, and when he knew he couldn't get space off of this pick and roll or the screen and roll, mind you, above the 3-point line, he started getting lazy and taking 28, 29, 30-foot 3-pointers. Like, bro, like, come on, man. Like,
because the nigga's scared to go to the rim with authority and scared to get hit. He's a pussy.
So, right. So what I'm saying is I didn't hate on them. I critiqued this game, and it's the equivalent of softness.
Yeah, he's soft as hell. Niggas ain't just hating Mikel because he left. I was happy that nigga left. I never liked him.
The truth of the matter is Mikel, was never built for no number 1, number 2, or no number 3 spot in this league, bro, at all.
Or Brooklyn. He wasn't built for Brooklyn either.
Exactly.
No,
That's
of
a
course
fact.
not. I mean, but at the same time, even if you don't have the temperament, at least you got to have the talent. At least you got to have the numbers in the game.
You know what, Leaf?
I don't
I ain't
mind you
even
not
tripping
having
on
the
that.
attitude
If he
or the
don't, no,
temperament.
hold on, Leaf. If he don't got all that, at least try. The nigga didn't even try, bro. That shows how soft he is. Like, you give any NBA player this opportunity to be a face of the franchise, they gonna fucking try their hardest to do the best they can. That nigga just gave up.
You know what? I want to move off from the Carol, bro. Jay, bro, they trying to trade DFS to what was it? Cleveland, I think it was. That was the team that came up for Isaac Okoro. Isaac Okoro was he probably looking for like a 4-year extension for like 50 mil, bro. What's the deal? You in on that, bro? Or not?
Yo, I wish it could be Cam Johnson. Can we do Cam Johnson instead? But I like Okoro. I like Okoro, but if we getting rid of all of the old niggas, get them the fuck out of here. But if I had to get rid of one, get rid of the other twin, please.
You said you like Okoro?
Yeah, Okoro.
He do say he like Okoro. I don't like Okoro. I already broke down to Joey why I don't like Okoro. He been starting for 3 years, bro. He's just now starting to get benches. The reason why, bro. Like, listen.
He can't fucking So if you think our offense is nasty, that shit is gonna get even more.
That shit gonna get even more nasty when they get good Okoro. Absolutely, you absolutely right. But the reason why I brought it up, Jay,
he gonna play some defense though.
Man, so Jalen Wilson can play some defense, bro. So I ain't worried about that. So the reason why I brought it up is because, man,
how old is he? My fault. How old is he? One more question. How old is he?
He's 24.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He a young, athletic. He's still getting older too. He's gonna get better.
Nah, but he looking to get a check right now. That's the thing about it, bro. And we not trying to pay nobody that's mid. That's the whole thing. So
you just said they're not gonna pay him a lot though.
No, they're not gonna pay him a lot, but I don't want him to pay him multiple years, and then we sticking with this nigga, bro. Like, and he shit the bed with us, and then we gotta figure out how to move him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even looking forward to doing that. My thing is, I feel like Cam Johnson, bro. Like, listen.
Get rid of him first.
As much as niggas don't like Cam Johnson, bro, like the deal that he on in the 1 year $40 million deal that he on, I had to actually do the math and actually realize, bro, like because of the CBA, bro, like that actually helps us. Because the thing is, the NBA wants you to pay like what like 75% of the money in the offseason or some stupid shit like that. I don't even remember how it go, but the thing is like when we get these 1 year when we get niggas on 1 year deals like DFS for like 1 year 16, I think Schroeder for like 1 year 17, and another nigga and BS for a bullshit for like 1 year 40. That's mostly the cap. You know what I'm saying? So like we get three niggas, bro, that's just gonna eat up maybe 1 year. We get rid of them, bro. I'm cool with that. Now, in terms of the Cam Johnson shit, I ain't really figured that shit out yet. To be honest with you, bro. Like, I mean, he probably
gotta
might
go,
start.
man. Mikal
Yeah, I mean, but I don't want.
But
here's the thing, bro. We so stupid with trades, bro. I don't want that nigga to go and then we go pick up another idiot, bro. Like we gotta pay more money to. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like.
Why you trying to preserve the cap so much, though? Why you trying to preserve the cap so much?
But not preserving the cap, bro, is important in the CBA because the thing is they want you to pay money. The thing is you want to preserve the cap to see which one of these young niggas is gonna go off and just save the money for them. You know what I'm saying?
We have their bird rights though, so it's no thing to go over the cap if we have.
No. I know we got their bird rights, but the thing is, bro, like we only got enough. Every team got enough for 2 max slots, right? So. The thing is, the money that's gonna be left over once these 1 year deals get up and outy, bro. Like that's the money we're gonna be looking at to pay like role players and shit like that. Maybe like a role player.
From the young talent that we have right now, who do you see padding out to be a max talent, a person that could qualify for a max contract?
Outside of Claxton,
Claxton didn't get a max though, so
Claxton didn't get a max. So yeah, you're absolutely right. Ain't none of these niggas really were getting no fucking max. I'll be honest with you, but I mean,
so you worry about the max, but they never might even come close to even getting a max. So you could still purchase. But
either that or we gonna be paying a whole bunch of niggas $70 million for 4 years or some shit like that. Because that seemed like
The cap is only going up, so
Bobby, we can't hear you.
You kind of muffled right now, Ox.
You can't hear me?
We can hear you a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. The volume is low.
Your volume is low.
Yeah.
I think the mic went
Oh
up.
shit, that's better.
Yeah, you straight now.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
What was bro talking about right there? What are the packages that y'all been offered for DFS? It says a Sacktown package. What do we offer y'all?
Y'all offer something? Hold on.
I don't know.
Some
I
bum-ass
ain't know anything about this until I just tuned into the stream.
I don't even remember what the trade was, bro. Like, I was not even aware that Sacramento was even on the table.
It was
Because
on Nets press page. It was like 4 different packages.
I'm about to look up.
Right,
But,
yeah. Somebody got to look up that's press.
Pause.
Crazy,
Yo,
bro.
you
Like,
said, hey, yo, my nigga.
The way you said it was crazy.
Nah, but he said the 13th pick from Sacktown. Bobby, who was that pick again?
Devin Carter, I think.
Devin Carter.
Devin Carter. Oh, that was Anthony Carter's son?
Is that Anthony Carter's son?
Yeah, that is Anthony Carter's son. He don't look like him, but that's his son, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, he out until January anyway. He just got surgery on his shoulder.
So Adar, bro, you trying to trade for an injured nigga, bro? Get out the chat, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah. Don't want no more.
Yeah, we supposed to get
no. So Nets press thing. I mean, I think he's proposing a trade. Would Isaac Okoro and 3 second-round picks be enough for you to trade DFS?
What? That better be enough.
I mean, that should be enough. But the thing
He's
is,
proposing trades. I
don't want Isaac Okoro because he gonna want money, bro. Like,
why we can't get a first though? Why we can't get a first for DFS?
Bro, we got enough first, bro. Come on, we done robbed enough. Stop.
Nah, we
now
need
you being
another
greedy.
first.
Now you being greedy, Joey.
Instead
Come
of
on,
3 seconds.
Joey, you being greedy now, bro. We done robbed enough niggas.
I'm just trying to get a fair pay for our player.
That's not a fair pay, nigga. You trying to stick a nigga up?
So you don't think DFS is worth a first?
Nigga, a first maybe a first out of this year's draft, maybe not a first in the future.
One of the things, real quick, one of the things that NetPress asked, it'll be interesting. I'm just going to read the quote verbatim. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be interesting to see who becomes impatient of our role players. I look out for Cleveland, Orlando, Toronto, Charlotte, OKC, Clippers, Lakers, Sacramento, Memphis, Golden State. Seems to be teams that will look to improve shortly. So I'm guessing like he just naming out teams now.
Hey, listen. I heard OKC, and the only thing I thought about with OKC is Nikola Topic, bro, because they gonna redshirt him. So that might be our point guard. But listen, that possibly might be our point guard for the future, bro.
So you giving OKC a chip? Then that's what you're doing. At that point, you might be giving OKC a chip.
I mean, shit, man. We gave Boston a chip, man. Why not give another team a chip? Fuck it. Shit, we just handing out chips, man. Fuck it, man. Ain't nothing else we can do. We can help everybody come up and step our own.
We're not Doritos, man. We're not handing out no chips, man.
That's all we've been doing.
I'll be a crazy road.
I mean, yeah, Sam Presti definitely did snatch him, bro. Like, I mean,
even if we do a trade with OKC, I gotta know what pick we get because they got a whole haul of picks, so they could be giving us a pick from a different team that might be doing okay. So that might.
I say just go get Topic. Just go get Nikola Topic, bro. Call it a day. I'm cool with that, bro.
And what you think gonna be the fee for Topic?
DFS.
If that's the case, we could have did that in the draft.
We still can do it.
I mean,
we was just waiting to see who's gonna pick him up. We didn't know they was gonna pick that nigga up.
Nah, Lee, you can't be moving like that in the business. If you want a nigga, you gotta go snatch that nigga up. Pause. That's what you gotta do, sir.
I mean,
why wait? If we was gonna get Topic anyway, it should have been done on draft night.
You're right, bro. Listen, it probably should have, but I don't think they made that call yet. I'm saying it not of the knowledge that they made that call. I don't know if they made that call. Did they make that call? Oh, did Sam Presti OKC, bro? I don't
Hey,
know.
because I ain't gonna hold y'all. I was hoping they was gonna make that call to get Topic. I ain't gonna front. I was waiting for it.
Yeah,
I was like,
Topish. I don't got no problem with Topish. He's 6'7", bro. He probably gonna red shirt. We could have him next year, bro. And then we could complete it. We could complete somewhat of a young roster by getting a top 3 pick, man. See, to me, Ace Bailey, bro, will probably listen. Be a little bit more appeasing to me, bro. Like I'll be cool with that. Then we got Nicole Topish to start next year's season. We got our playmaker. Something. I'm cool with that. I don't hear
Honestly,
nobody. I mean, I don't hear nobody else opposing to it, man.
I don't.
I'm cool
I'm
with it.
looking for that deal for Sacramento. I don't see that deal nowhere. So I'm pretty sure that was just like a
Yeah,
little proposal.
I don't know what Sacramento did was on the table at all, but
Yeah.
nah, the Zach Edey shit is done, bro. Like it's done. I'm not even on that 8R, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's done.
You over Zach Edey? It went down with the Ty Jones
It's
shit?
It's done. Nah. They still trying to get Kai Jones because they don't know if Brandon Clark coming back, bro. But if they do, they basically been listening to me the whole time on this podcast. If they don't get him, bro, because you bring that nigga back and you pair him with motherfucking John Morant, bro, and that nigga was already creating like 12 feet of separation off his screens, my nigga, in his first game for Scottie Pippen Jr., bro. Like, come on, bro. I don't know what else to say.
Did I just hear Kai Jones?
Yeah.
Ty Jones, who?
Memphis was trying to see if they could get Kai Jones because they don't know if Brandon Clark coming back.
What?
Yeah.
What? Oh. It's over for Brandon Clark, son?
My nigga, it was a ACL.
It was an ACL, but shit,
it was
nigga.
No. They said it was an ACL and it was an ACL and an MCL and some other shit on one leg.
God damn. What the? I thought it was just. God damn.
Nah. He messed a lot of shit up, man. And listen, I might have been saying that. I might have overdid it with other shit, but they said it was a whole bunch of other shit wrong with him, bro. Like they said he might come back maybe another year. And they said Vince, they was looking at giving Vince Williams and Gigi Jackson more time.
Oh, we already know for a fact Gigi getting more time. Well, we know for a fact Gigi.
Yeah. No, I know for a fact Gigi, but like Vince Williams, they wanted a backup 4-man. So because when the last time Clark was playing, him, Steven Adams, them niggas was like putting in work, bro. They like you gotta remember Memphis was the top rebounding team in the league.
He was a big reason, a part of that. He was one of the big reasons.
He was a very big reason, a part of that. But now, I guess they looking at Kai Jones to basically fill that spot because basically what Brandon Clark was doing is the same. It's basically the same thing: running, getting rebounds, getting putbacks, getting lobs and shit. So, I guess they looking at Kai Jones the same way. I don't know. I mean, shit. They looking at him the same way, but they've been looking at him for a while. I don't know for sure if they're gonna get him, but they said there's something going on with like his agent or some shit or whatever, and they ain't responding or whatever, something like that. But who knows? Because he wanted to play for the Clippers, and he got that spot with the Clippers. And now they trying to see if they gonna get him or not. So, but they said he could expect the nigga to get playing time because the Clippers basically messed up the dope over on their side. So I don't know. If they do get that nigga, bro, if they do get that nigga, they stole my whole game plan, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, we gonna see, man. But I think DFS
If Zach Edey
DFS
become
gonna be moved
anything
for
up in
sure.
it,
I don't know where though.
if Zach Edey become anything, bro, y'all ain't gonna never hear that at the end of me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Why?
Bro, I let it hear it. I'll let it hear it.
What?
I totally did that last night. Yo, Easy,
What?
didn't I say that last night?
Bro, Leaf. You wanted that nigga to come to our team. And I'm going to say the same thing that I said last stream that you even just said a while ago. Who on our team is John Morant? Who on our team is Desmond Bain? Who on our team is Triple J?
I mean, it's easy to say that now that he got drafted, bro.
Oh
Like
my god.
now that he got drafted there, but what I'm trying to explain to you is the fact that we got a coach that's been coaching him for the last 4 years, like basically in our team Canada. We got somebody that knows him, bro. Like the thing is, he's not somebody you need to run shit for, bro. Like he's somebody that's gonna make an immediate impact for your team, just off the strength that he could do all the shit. He could do a lot of shit that doesn't show up on the stat sheet.
You saying
But
that like another
rebound,
coach can't see that? Like you have to play with that man to know that. Like you can't like you saying that like another coach can't look at him and see him play
no, no,
two
no. I'm
shooters
not.
and
No, I'm
can't
not.
tell
I'm
that.
not saying that. I only threw the Jordy Fernandez shit on there for flavor, bro. I ain't really throw it on there
Okay, okay.
just to put a point out, bro. But my thing is that I think he would have been a little bit more comfortable just with Jordy Fernandez, knowing how he plays, and knowing and that development process of him developing more a well-rounded game would have went a whole lot quicker just off the strength of Jordy Fernandez being here. Now, how it's gonna show out in Memphis, we don't know. He probably gonna be listen, he already better than Steven Adams was at the age of 30 something, so he could already score around the basket. He could rebound. I mean, hands wise, bro, like he ain't got the greatest hands in the world, man, Paul. But I mean, listen, he already doing shit, bro. Like he already gonna make an immediate impact for that team. To me, he the best player in this draft, bro. Like I don't really see no comparison, to be honest with
So you got him rookie of the year.
you. Oh yeah, easy.
Zach
That
Edey,
shit is in the
rookie of the
bag.
year. You heard it
That shit is
first.
that shit is in the bag.
I mean, I'm the
I
one
don't
who
I
came
don't
up here and asked that question. Like, do you
I don't
see
I don't
Zach
I
Edey
don't
being
see
the
I don't
rookie?
see Donovan. Yeah, I see Donovan Clingan getting minutes. To me right now his competition at the center position, bro.
It's
Like
Aiden. It's Aiden.
is the greats is the greats, bro. Like is the top players in the league right now. So
Oh wow.
all you really got to do 15 and 15, bro, a night, bro. That'll get him rookie of the year easy.
Oh hell yeah! 15 and 15 a night, dog. What?
Yeah,
Holy shit, dog. Nigga,
that'll
the
get him rookie of the
conversation
year
changed.
off the rip.
Nigga,
That'll
the
give him
con-
that.
nigga, they might
Yeah,
be. Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, dog. I'm not gonna hold you, dog. If he do some shit like that, dog, he might get a vote for DPOY, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you.
he
I'm
might.
not gonna
Yeah,
lie to you.
he might just do that. Yeah. I can see that happening. Because the thing is, the way that Memphis run a lot of their defensive sets, they basically funnel you to the shot blockers, bro. That's one of the reasons why Triple J won a defensive player of the year for them, because he got a lot of help shot blocks.
But real
And
quick,
now you got
not to cut
yeah,
you off, Leaf. The Adar, that's a good point. That boy Reed Shepard, he doing some things out there, boy. He doing some things.
Reed Shepard is doing some things. I just don't think he's gonna get the minutes. Like that's my thing. Like the thing is, Houston already hit on their previous draft picks, bro. Like they hit on Jalen Green, they hit on Cam Whitmore, they hit on Asar Thompson, bro. They hit on a lot of their draft. They hit on Sangoon. So
Yeah, but
my
you
thing
can hit
is,
on this nigga too, though.
yeah,
They,
you can,
but
but
they can't rely on Van Fleet to spread the floor forever. They're gonna need somebody like a Reed Shepard to, you know what I mean, do what Van Fleet could do, but
that's
spreading the
true.
floor.
That's true. That's true. And I'm hearing that he might be the best shooter on that team already on the
Yeah,
roster. So I
which
mean,
is
so
insane, dog.
which is insane. But I think that to
Hold
me
on,
it's
hold
gonna
on,
be.
y'all. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I don't like to interrupt. It's just a super chat. Shout out to Andre76. He sent a $2 super chat. He said congrats on the. He said congrats on the 700 show support.
Yeah.
BHs.
Let's go
Yeah,
support. Yeah,
yeah, nah, I appreciate
no
that,
respect.
man. Hold
Shout out
on.
Drake.
Yeah, I want to say
Wait,
thank you to
what's BH?
Andre76 for the super chat. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Thank you for the
The
support. You
homies.
know what I mean? I seen you on the
Support the
panel,
homies.
man. Just hit me in a private chat when you're ready. Next time you're on the panel.
Yeah. Shout out Drake, because I wanted to ask him something about PG while he was up here. But anyway,
I think
to
I
get back
think the
to
DH is the homies.
the homies,
Support the homies.
support the homies.
BH.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but
Yeah.
the thing, Zach Edey should win this shit easily right away. But I just don't think Reed Shepard is gonna get the minutes right away, bro. Because the thing is, Memphis got the center that they needed. and nobody else is really gonna fill that spot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably might play some situational basketball with him, bro, like and take him out when they run a speed lineups and shit. But that's probably one of the reasons why they want Kai Jones because he's a little bit faster. He kind of a switch big too. So I mean, as far as I know, bro, like he probably to me, it seemed like he the only center on their roster, the only center that's going to rebound that's on their roster, because they want to get back to what they was a couple of years ago when they was top 2 in the West. So they want to try to find that. Shit, I think they can do it, but this nigga John Morant, you know,
that would be a crazy flip though.
John Morant, John Morant gets his mind right, man. Like Marcus Smart, fucking Desmond Bain, Triple J.
Stay healthy though. They gotta stay healthy.
Yeah, they all gotta stay healthy for real. But I mean, I'm mad fuck that. I got that nigga rookie of the year regardless. I don't give a shit what happened to the team.
Who, Big Back Zach?
Yeah, Big Back Zach. Yeah, I got him rookie.
Yo, pause. Yo, son. Yo.
Pause.
I say, yo, you say, hey, yo,
you wanna call that nigga wide back Zach?
Hey, yo.
Yeah, why don't they yo, who the fuck you playing Mason, bro?
Call him the Zach attack, man. Like cracks attack, call him the Zach attack.
That's this nigga Jay, bro. This
nigga Jay with the soundboard, son.
Yo, don't describe that man back, man. Don't describe that man back.
That's crazy.
That nigga Mason. Yeah, he say, yo, the aesthetic is crazy. Hey, yo, Jay,
nobody ain't debating Leaf about this. Nobody ain't debating Leaf about Zach Edey being the rookie of the year. I was got kind of quiet.
Nah. The only person that was doing that was Adar, bro. He was saying Reed Shepard, but I got Zach rookie of the year, bro. Like it ain't even a question to me.
You know,
okay, Reed Shepard. That's only one player. He running away with a rookie of the year like that. Damn.
No, but
I just need to believe it, man.
Nah, Zach
Edey
be more impactful.
What's Zach Edey been doing in summer league so far? He played a game yet?
He put up 15 and 15. He put up 15 and like 5 blocks, and then
that's where you pulled them numbers from.
Yeah. 15,
don't y'all think Zach's gonna help the Grizzlies more than Reed helps the Rockets?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nah, that's a fact, Big Ox. I do.
Well,
that's a fact, Bob.
It depends on if the team can stay healthy, because Memphis got decimated last season. So if they can stay healthy,
they definitely did.
He's gonna make a good impact. If they all get hurt again, then like his impact not gonna get seen as much as it needs.
For Zach, as long as Triple J and Ja can stay healthy, like if Desmond, Triple J, and Ja all stay healthy, then that would be amazing for Zach.
Don't forget about Marcus Smart, bro.
Well, yeah, I didn't forget about him. I'm just saying if those players specifically, like Triple J and Ja specifically, if those two stay healthy, then Zach's gonna have a big impact on the team, I think.
Yeah, I was talking about him on the rookie.
Zach is a huge body. Him setting screens and picking and rolling, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like everybody was talking to say, like Zach is slow, this and that. I'm starting to think the people that were saying that just wasn't watching him at Purdue, because Zach was not like super fast, obviously, but he's not like he don't got cement shoes on. You know what I'm saying? Like he can move his feet on. Specifically, I'm talking about the offensive end specifically. Like in that pick and roll, he got good footwork. He's not just like what I don't know what you'll call it, like a big. I don't know. He's not whatever they was trying to say he is. His feet can move, bro. Zach is dope, nigga. Zach is good, bro. I think Zach is the best player in the draft.
But niggas never cooked them on the offensive end. It was always about this defense. You can't move fast enough on the defense. They're gonna pull you out the paint. That was.
I heard it from both ways. Easy. I heard it from both ways. Easy. And
I don't think they're gonna pull him out the paint.
He don't have to switch off on guards. I don't give a shit. Like, bro, that's the thing. People, bro, y'all got to understand with this basketball dialogue. I've been consistently 5 days.
Yo, Ox, your mic went out.
Ox, your mic went out.
You might have unplugged. Yeah.
We was listening, Big Ox. I was definitely listening.
You can't.
No, you straight out.
There you go. You're back now.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I gotta switch my mic out. My bad. But like, Bro, I've been having to talk about basketball for 3 hours a day, 5-6 days a week for 2 years now, and I've come to realize that a lot of people are stuck in one way of thinking about basketball. Like people, and it depends on when people start watching the game. Like people that start watching the game when the Warriors were winning, they look at it one way. People that were looking at it like back in the day, they look at it one way. Like for instance, like Chill kind of stuck in his ways, and people that were in his time of thinking, they kind of stuck in that brand of basketball. I'm trying to adapt to be able to look at it like from everybody's point of view. But the thing about basketball is that you don't have to play it one way. You know what I'm saying? Like when people are like, oh, well, they don't got enough floor spacing. Well, you don't need, everybody on the floor doesn't have to shoot. Everybody on the floor doesn't have to be able to play perimeter defense. You know what I'm saying? Like for you to have a big man that can't switch out and guard Shea Gilchrist Alexander or be able to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox, like that's not a problem at all. Like that doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Like that's on the coaching staff, and that's on the other 4 guys on the court to be able to execute the defensive scheme. Zach Edey does not have to be on the island with SGA, especially when you got Marcus Smart and Desmond Bane and Triple J on the court. There's no reason why Zach Edey should be on the island by himself with SGA or Kyrie or Luka or De'Aaron Fox or Jalen Brunson. That if that happens, then that's the coach's fault. That's not Zach Edey's fault. There has to be a scheme implemented.
But we talked about this the other day when we was talking about Paul George and about that situation about his pick and roll coverage on Jokic, bro. If a nigga not trying to help you out, then he leave you on that island. So some niggas are just playing lazy defense. They're not even trying or putting themselves in the situation to even help out the team. It might not.
He don't got to worry about that with Marcus Smart. With Marcus Smart and Triple J on the court, he don't got to worry about that. Marcus Smart is never going to leave Zach Edey out there stranded.
No, but
he's picking players out these days too, though.
But he went to the right team. He went to damn near the perfect team. Why he came to our team, bro? Why he came to the Nets? You see all that shit going on?
Anybody is fucked if they go to the Nets.
Come on, man.
Shots fired. Big guy.
The Kings just started making the playoffs, and now I told you, Big House is the first Sacramento King I ever met in my life.
Wait. No. I'm not gonna say nothing to that, Bobby. I'm inclined to agree with you, bro. But like, come on, bro. Like, you've been in the shitter, bro, for like at least 20 years, bro. You come on, you gotta.
I'm out the shitter. I'm talking shit.
Beam the light.
You ain't out the shitter, bro. Y'all made one fucking playoff appearance in 20 years.
Okay. Let's not get stuck on me talking shit. Let's not get caught up on me taking shots at y'all. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. But what I'm saying is, like, you right, Easy, and that's what I was trying to say the whole time, though, Easy. Like when I was pushing the line for Zach Edey, but that's all I was saying. Like if he goes to a team that fits him, he can be a hell of a player. If he goes to a team that understands that he's not gonna be able to play against every team, like Zach Edey probably won't be able to play when they play against the Kings unless Alex Lynn's on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like unless there's certain teams like when they play the Mavericks, when they play the Mavericks, Zach Edey can play 30 minutes. When they play the what you call it, the Nuggets, when they play the Clippers, when they play
Minnesota.
A lot of teams, Minnesota,
I get what
you're saying. A lot of minutes.
I get what you're saying. He gonna have the personnel around him to help cover up for him. But make no mistake about it, niggas is gonna be switching and they're gonna be targeting him, bro.
When he play Sacramento, if he play y'all niggas, he might get fucked up.
They're going to keep switching.
So what?
They're going to keep switching until they get him on the island.
It's a 24-second shot clock, bro. You can't just keep switching. You got to play basketball. Like that's it doesn't matter. Like Steph Curry gets picked on. They try to get Steph Curry, but so what? Bro, that don't matter. And the thing about that is, even if Zach is getting cooked, for instance, let's say he does get De'Aaron Fox on an island for let's say 2 possessions every quarter. Nigga, so like I got cooked by De'Aaron Fox 2 possessions every quarter. So what? On top of that, when I am on the island with De'Aaron Fox, what am I gonna do if I'm Zach Edey? I'm gonna take 2 big steps back and be like, shoot that shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the problem here? That's good basketball. If I'm Zach Edey and I get on the island with SGA and I live with a deep three or a step back three, I did my job. On top of that, if Jaren Jackson Jr. is on the court, if I do, let's say if I am pressed up on you with Jaren, meet him at the rim, meet him at the 7-foot spot. Everybody else scramble. That's good defense.
And niggas supposed to fight over screens, bro. Like, when is that going to happen, bro? I'm pretty sure, bro. Zach Edey is going to be fine, bro, handling anything from the free throw line down, bro. Like Bobby was so
hold on. But let's stick with that. So we looking at a top 10 defense, top 5 defense. What we looking at?
We're looking at the top 10 defense.
Top
10 defense in Memphis, bro. If they healthy, bro, it's top 10 defense.
They
was a top 10 defense, and they was number 1 in rebounder, bro. Like the time that they was up in the West. I don't see why no reason why
Breezy, you keep putting dude comments on the screen. Can you at least tell this nigga to pull up? At least tell him to click the link.
Drop the link in the chat,
Breezy. He ain't pulling up.
When was Rudy Gobert unplayable? If somebody on the panel right now agrees with that egregious take, please let me know when Rudy Gobert was unplayable.
He was never unplayable. He was never unplayable because Minnesota didn't have shit.
Jason got something to say.
Let me talk my Rudy Gobert shit because he is the big baguette. He's a 7-foot baguette that be in the paint doing nothing. And on top of it, his own teammates said it before he got there. They asked him who's one of the most overrated dudes on defense, and he said Rudy Gobert. Anthony Edwards.
Man, that little nigga be talking shit about everybody. He talks shit about Kevin.
But he's not as good as his numbers look, though.
That boy just be talking shit.
He's not as good as his numbers look, though. He's good.
You know what? You're right. He's not as good as his numbers look. He's better than his numbers look.
That's not.
And Edwards says what a lot of NBA players are scared to say.
That's a fact.
So big guy, you don't think
motherfuckers been hating on Rudy Gobert for like 10 seasons.
No, real shit though. This is real shit,
the
big
whole
guy.
NBA COVID.
No, I'm gonna ask you a serious question. You don't think Luka and them was feasting on Rudy Gobert during that series?
I've seen
Luka was feasting on their perimeter defense.
I've seen Luka feast on Kawhi Leonard.
Right.
So what does that mean to me? I don't care. Like that, Rudy Gobert still does his job. Nigga, like you're supposed. If I'm Rudy Gobert and I'm guarding Luka Doncic 1-on-1, he's supposed to score on me. When I stop him from scoring, or when I make it hard on him, or when I contest the shot, it's not even about the numbers. He's better than his numbers show. Fuck them blocks. The contested shots are better. Motherfuckers talking about, oh, Jokic was cooking him on the block. Jokic is supposed to cook him on the block, but it's not easy as y'all may think it is. Like if you've never been on the court with a 7-foot nigga before, bro, I don't want to hear it. Like them niggas are fucking huge, bro. Like it's not easy to score on these dudes. But a lot of people do it.
Luka be making it look easy.
Luka make it look easy on everybody, bro. I watch.
And he scream on that nigga saying, "You can't guard me, bitch."
Okay, so
why we acting like Luka ain't hit a damn one-handed hook on us, bro? Like, come on, bro. That's a bad example.
These are things.
That's a great example.
To be fair, Luka cooks everybody. Bro.
These are terrible examples.
Absolutely nothing, bro. It means absolutely nothing because Luka said you can't guard me. So.
Because you mean to tell me Luka is the only person that was able to cook that defense, bro? Like to me, Minnesota's doing pretty damn good to me.
No, yeah, but we ain't talking about Minnesota. We talking about Rudy Gobert defense individuals 1-on-1.
Okay, so y'all telling me like if you're sitting there trying to tell me that Luka like Rudy Gobert is not a good no because I'm not even gonna get it. If you're trying to tell me Rudy Gobert,
he's serviceable. He's not great.
No. That's
I wouldn't say he unplayable.
If you're trying to tell me that Rudy Gobert is not a top 10 defender in the NBA, then I'm just not listening to this shit no more.
He definitely in top 10. That shit. That's not even a question. I think the question, like the thing that people is worried about is small shit that I'm not worried about. I'm not even on the fence about the shit that you said, Bobby. I'm completely on your side about this because the thing is, bro, like, yo, if your big man with bad knees is getting out on the perimeter, bro, then that's a coaching problem because they got to switch. They got to tell their perimeter defenders, bro, get over screens and fight over screens and make sure that shit don't happen, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure the Golden State Warriors wasn't allowing Steph to get cooked on no fucking perimeter. I'm pretty sure that Joker ain't.
But
And I'm pretty sure that
Gobert not a better defender than Clax.
Leaf. Sometimes they did let Steph get cooked. My thing is this: motherfuckers really try to talk down on Rudy Gobert because Luka Doncic hit a game winner in the playoffs against him. But Rudy Gobert played immaculate defense on that possession.
Nah, niggas was trying to cook Rudy Gobert from the Jokic series, bro.
Yeah. But wait.
If the defense was immaculate, he'd have blocked it.
That's not true, nigga. What are you talking about?
If the defense was immaculate, you'd have blocked it. You putting source on it. It wasn't immaculate. He played defense and got cooked.
Maybe you've never guarded anybody before then. I don't know. I don't know. It's really
immaculate defense makes a play. He played okay defense.
It's really simple to understand,
bro. His ankles look loose, bro.
I'm a big.
He said his ankles look loose.
Yo, bro, I don't know. He's putting source on it.
See, nigga, you trolling, but I'm serious. If I'm a big man and I beat you to a spot, turn my hips, get to the other spot, and make you step back and shoot that shot, and you make it, that's a hell of a shot, bro. You did your fucking thing. Good shot.
But immaculate defense will dictate what the offense is doing instead of letting him dictate what you're doing.
I just explained to you. Did you
not? No, he did. No, he didn't. He got put on the string.
Hold on.
He got put on the string.
How Mark Jackson said?
Did you not see Luka go left? Rudy Gobert move his feet and get in front of him.
How Mark Jackson said?
Then he go right. Then he go right.
Good defense, better offense. How Mark Jackson said?
And then he so Luka goes left. Rudy Gobert being hold on, Lee. Rudy Gobert being 7'3", 7'2", however tall he is, moves his feet and gets there. Luka goes back the other way. What does Rudy do? Turns his hips, gets back to that spot. That makes one of the top 3 scorers in the NBA turn 2 times. Then Luka steps back. Rudy still makes the move to recover, gets a hand up. Luka makes a contested shot after putting 3 moves on the center on this team. Nigga, if you don't understand that, nigga,
Luka knew what he was going to do that whole time. Luka playing that. You making it seem like Rudy made him do that. No, Luka knew what he was doing. He baited him.
So you're telling me that if Rudy Gobert wouldn't have beat him to that spot, then Luka would have still went the other way? Shut up, nigga.
Luka wanted that 3. Luka wanted that 3, and he was trying to create space for the 3.
Okay. So you're telling me that if Rudy Gobert wouldn't have been there in that first spot, then Luka would have went the other way, or Luka just would have dribbled right there.
He wasn't going to the rim. He was rocking him to sleep so he could get a shot.
I didn't say go to the rim. It don't matter like that. That's my point though. Luka Doncic has these moves because he knows Rudy Gobert is gonna be there.
Yo, all I was saying was he ain't play immaculate defense.
I'm saying he did. I'm saying he did.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I think Wemby would have caught that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And I think that's the one. And I think that's the. And you know what? Not to stop you, Bobby. I think that's the one factor. When you say a lot of people is thinking like one way, bro. When they see somebody like Wemby on the court, bro, now basically that's kind of how you gotta play defense now. If you're a 7-footer, bro, that's basically the ball.
No, nigga,
you know what I'm saying? Which is unfair, bro. Which is unfair to me, bro. Me personally, but. When I see somebody like Claxton, bro, like when he like, it's a lot of times, bro, when he away from the basket, bro, like we trust him, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like listen, it's footage.
What about that specific play right there, Leaf? And that specific play right there, you're telling me that
that's good defense. That's good defense on that play.
No, Leaf. Let me ask you. You're telling me in that specific play right there, Nick Claxton would have got his hand on the ball or would have stopped Luka from making that shot? Is that what you're telling me?
I see him do it to Luka before on that type of shot.
I'm telling you, that's what Luka believes.
And that's what Luka believes, bro. Like Luka said that.
You ain't never heard him say anything.
Luka said that himself about Clax. He front line for Clax himself. So I don't know what to like in terms of that specific play, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I see Clax cover Luka on the perimeter and be successful.
Okay, but every good defender is gonna get a stop. and every good scorer is gonna get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? So there's instances, but are we not gonna talk about any of the instances when Rudy Gobert makes a stop in these situations? We only want to talk about when he gets cooked.
Or when Jaden McDaniels get cooked by Luka.
Oh, I mean, hey, listen, Jaden McDaniels is getting cooked by Luka that entire series, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
bro.
but
like,
he's a good defender. You would trust him on the perimeter, but he's
arguably the best wing defender in the league, bro. Like, and he was getting
cooked left and right.
They had to put slow. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. They had to put slow-mo on that nigga, bro. Like, just to slow the nigga down. Because the nigga Luka was just shoulder leaning that nigga, bro, young Joe style, all the way down underneath the basket. And not to mention, Ant-Man who wanted to guard Kyrie. Good luck with that, nigga. You see what happened to him? So realistically, I don't blame a lot of that shit. Is not the blame on solely Rudy, bro. Like, I know he the big bad get, and a lot of niggas hate him, bro, because of outside shit. I understand that, but a lot of that shit had to do with the perimeter defense that the Minnesota Timberwolves so-called had, bro, and they was getting cooked. Ant-Man was getting barbecued, bro. J-Mac was getting barbecued. That is the bottom line, bro. And nobody bring that up, man, because it's easy to go after nigga Rudy because Rudy was getting loud thrown over him, bro, when he had a 2-on-1.
It's easy to go at Rudy and Cat. It's easy to go at both of them 7-foot doofuses.
Listen, it is easy, bro, when Ant-Man and J-Mac is selling you, bro, on the front end, bro. Like, where's them niggas on the front end? Where them at, bro? Like, ain't they supposed to not having them niggas get to the basket?
All niggas remember about J-Mac is them couple games when he had 25. That's what they remember about him from the playoffs. But for the dudes that's supposed to be the stars of the team, supposed to be carrying this team to a win, you could say Ant-Man, but niggas love him. Niggas going to talk about them two niggas.
That's true. But listen, all I can say is, bro, like, in terms of Clax and Clowney, bro, I'm more than satisfied with switching either one of them niggas out on the perimeter, especially if they both on the court. That don't even bother me, bro. Like, because
right,
I
the end of the season they was looking great.
I already know what they could do together, bro. Like, pause, bro. Like, defensively, bro, on the court when they both on the court defensively, bro, I already know what could happen, bro. So I'm not really worried about what the defensive lapses. The only thing we really missing is a wing defender. If we get a wing defender, somebody that could guard on the perimeter, bro, I think defensively we'll be okay. But we still got to make strides after that. But in terms of that Minnesota shit that you talking about, Bobby, bro, in that particular play, yes, that was good defense. But I mean, that was just better offense.
But they should use Clax on the wing.
Yeah, I think Clax is slightly better on the wing than Clowney. I think he's slightly better than Clowney.
I would.
You talking about for defense?
For defense.
Yeah. Clax can move this feet a little bit better than Clowney.
I'm not as.
It's not a wide gap, but like, because Clowney could cover ground, bro. But I mean, in terms of like, I think Clax could stay in front of guards a whole lot better than a lot of the bigs in the league, bro. Like, so. It is what it is. You said Will Smith to Smith Smith. Yo, Bobby, what the fuck are you talking about? Will Smith,
He's talking to people's in the chat. Yo, people's always talk shit to anybody that's not a Nets fan, man. You gotta kind of just, you know what I mean?
Niggas don't know about Will Smith, boy.
This ain't the first time. This ain't the first time me and this nigga done went back and forth.
Yeah, but that's to people's is. But what I will say is, I didn't know that Rakim wrote "Summertime" for Will Smith. Did y'all know that?
Yeah, I know that.
I think I heard that.
Yo, you just not hearing that in 2024?
Yeah, that's crazy to me. I knew that. Way back.
Where you been at, man?
Yeah. You gotta wake up, cuz. Yo, easy, bro. Before I forget, bro.
Hold on, people. Hold on, yeah.
I really don't want to go back to that shit, bro. But I mean, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to finish it, bro. Like, we had like 40 albums left, bro. Like, a lot of them shits was a lot of them shits past the 50 was trash. I seen the list, bro. I'm disgusted. But, I mean,
nah.
Yo, nigga
getting jiggy with it.
Can I go back to
Will Smith got an album. Nigga jamming his Will Smith CD in
Who's
the
the kid
darkness.
in the drop? Who else? Will Smith. That nigga was dumping. Nigga, what?
Will Smith was not dumping, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
Yo, leave that
Oh,
nigga
you're bugging, Leaf.
dumping,
Leaf,
yo.
you're bugging, Leaf.
Y'all niggas is on your own, bro. Like, I'm
Niggas
not
was in
doing
That,
here
this
yo,
getting
shit.
jiggy with it.
yo. But that Welcome to Miami was heat, though, Lee.
Welcome to Miami, man. Listen, I take summertime over all of these shit, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
summertime was a classic. Summertime was a
Yeah, no,
classic.
That welcome to
summertime was so
Miami was
classic. But yo,
trash.
welcome to Miami was a banger, though.
I don't
Trash.
even remember how Welcome to Miami went, my nigga. Like that. Listen,
Hold on. Easy, yo, Big Ox. Easy said he wants you to do the top 100 albums or something like that. And let me just ask you: does Will Smith
Bobby, that
album
shit was
belong there?
trash.
Hell nah, Breezy. Come on,
Hell
man.
no, it wasn't up there. No, Will Smith album did not be up there, my nigga.
But there's so many like there's so many there's albums on that top 100 that I don't that I probably haven't listened to. You know what I'm saying? That probably belong on there. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna act like I'm a hip hop guru or nothing, but I definitely know Will Smith top one is not a top 100, but but I used to fuck with Will Smith music though, but I ain't gonna lie, like I fucked with that shit.
I mean,
Yo,
I
we can
believe
get
you,
right
nigga.
back
Your
into it
favorite
right now
rapper,
if y'all
your
want to.
favorite rapper is E40, my nigga. Like, I mean, I believe you when you
Yo,
say
Lee,
you was
Lee,
messing with Will Smith.
don't go too far, Lee. Don't go too far.
E40 is nice though. E40 is nice.
Yo, we can get right back
E40
into
is
it.
wicked,
Yo,
bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nice is an understatement, bro. Nice is an understatement, bro. E40 the GOAT, nigga. That nigga been giving
E40 is
game.
the
That
he's
nigga
in the GOAT conversation.
E40 been giving game for 40 years, nigga.
He has.
Really,
He's in the GOAT
Like
he's
what
really
I'm
conversation.
saying,
put,
what I'm saying is
he's
like
really put E40 over short, bro.
Are you kidding me?
my thing
Yeah.
is niggas that say that shit about
I'll say
E40.
short, bro. Like
You know the thing about that is
timeless, bro.
niggas that say that shit about E40 don't really listen to his albums. They've heard a lot of the commercial shit, and they think that shit, like they think that nigga's like a goofball. But if you listen to what this nigga is talking about and you understand what this, a lot of niggas just ain't. They don't know the lingo. You know what I'm saying?
E40 is hard. E40 is hard to digest for a lot of people.
Niggas ain't hip at all to what this nigga talking about at all, and that's the
Give me
problem.
the top 10. Give me the top 10 E40 songs.
What do you mean?
E40 is nice, bro.
Bro,
give me a top 10
E40
E40 song
right now, bro. What are you doing?
I'm not shitting on E40 at all, bro.
Sprinkle me, baby. Sprinkle me.
Right. E40 originated a lot of lingo that you don't even know he originated, bro.
Yo,
E40 talk game all the time. E40 is that nice, bro. So
that nigga E40. The thing about it though is like if you listen to E40, I can guarantee you one thing about that nigga. You might not like this nigga flow or whatever, but this nigga is gonna give you game every bar. That nigga's not wasting bars. That nigga is spitting. Nigga like
and he original. You can't say he
I
sound
don't
like
know.
another nigga. He got his own distinct flow.
If it ain't about
Can
no
I say
Buddha
this
pot,
about
you
40?
can vanish.
And most people don't even understand 40. But if you really know hip hop like that, the only person that you can make an argument from Cali that's better than E40 is Kendrick. That's it. E40 better than everybody else from Cali.
Kendrick.
E40 is
oh my god.
No. Kendrick is in the he's in the GOAT conversation. But I'm saying aside because people will tell you Cube, they'll tell you somebody just said Too Short. Huh?
No, no. Ox don't fuck with Kendrick. Ox don't fuck with
Bobby, you don't fuck with Kendrick?
No, he don't. No, he don't.
At all?
Please, God, don't get into it, bro. Please, God, bro.
Shower, bro. Come on.
Oh my God.
Hey, Breezy, can I go back to ball for a minute?
Stop playing. Go get in the shower.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on, Leaf. Hold on, Leaf. Jay from BK, he was on a panel for like a minute with us. He ain't say nothing about ball for real. Let's get back to ball real quick. But I want to do a whole stream, like the start of it. I wanted to do it on Big Ox page for real. But we're gonna go to Jay from BK real quick. Talk to us, Jay from BK.
Yo, the thing, it's son. I don't see your name, so pardon me. It's the guy who like face we can see. I think it was him talking crazy about Cam earlier, and I just wanted to say there's so much context that's not included when people talk about Cam, in terms of how assistant coaches and head coaches couldn't stand him. That's why he didn't play. It had nothing to do with his defense. And Son said earlier that he would play Patrick Sammy Mills AM over Cam. Here's the problem with that. In a
That was
playoff game,
situational, bro.
no, it wasn't situational, and that's why context needs to come into play. Because in that game, in Game 4, when we got swept by Philly, in a game that Joel Embiid did not play, we scored 88 points. Patrick Sammy Mills AM, Joseph Malcolm Harris, and Seth Adham Curry combined for 40 minutes. Those guys scored 10 points combined in 40 minutes. So it wasn't situational. Because if you had gave Cam 40 minutes, he damn sure wouldn't have only scored 10. If you include Royce O'Neal in that conversation, he played 25 minutes that game and scored 3 points. They weren't playing Cam. Yo, it's funny because I was sitting fairly close, I'll say that, to Sean Marks. And when I saw these guys get off the bench, because Cam was nice in Game 3. He put in work in Game 3. They benched him in Game 4. When I saw those guys get in the game instead of him, I yelled at Sean Marks and his front office people right in front of me, y'all really hate him. Trying to win. Y'all hate him. Now, I said this before last season. I said this about this time a year ago. I said this, and people were laughing and told me I ain't no ball, all this other stuff. I said this last season, and I'm going to say it again. Cam already a better player than Tyler Hero. And Tyler Hero made $27 million last year. Cam made $2 million. For people who are saying that they don't believe in Cam's ceiling, I said this during the season, and folks gonna laugh when I say it right now. I think you can make an argument that Cam's ceiling can be higher than Tyrese Maxey. Now, for context, because context needs to be put into it, Cam was not played his first year. He was not played his second year. He came into his third year without a role by the head coach's own admission. He said in the preseason that he had a role for Day'Ron Sharpe. He did not have a role for Cam Thomas. They didn't even plan on playing him like that. They had no plays for him. So Son basically has gone 2.5, almost 3 full seasons without a role. And I said this to a lot of people last season, and people laughed at me. Cam Thomas one of the 20 best scorers in the NBA. Now, in a league that scoring is a premium and you got to have scorers, how Nets fans clown on him, and this is what I was commenting earlier about. Because the comment that was being made about he should come off the bench, the question and statement that I made in the chat earlier, which somebody tried to twist it, I asked what team benches their best player, where their player is better than all 5 starters. Because that's what you asking to do if we saying Cam needs to come off the bench. The Nets, the way they're constructed right now, Cam Thomas is their best player. Last season, he was their best player. Why would you have the best player come off the bench? I'm not saying somebody who's better than 1 starter. I'm saying somebody who's better than all 5 starters. That's unprecedented. It's never been done in the NBA in the history of the league where they said, yo, we're going to have the best player on the bench. Actually, it's been done before he got to the league. When Jason Williams said he was coaching AAU and he didn't know who Ant Edwards was, so he just picked 5 guys to go on the court. And he said after he started the game, as soon as the ball tipped up, he got a tap on the shoulder from a scout who said, yo, why ain't number 1 in the game? He said, I don't even know who number 1 is. He said he's the number 1 recruit in the country. Jason Williams said he called timeout immediately, and he said, Ant, go in the game. He said, Coach, who am I going to the game for? He said, I don't care who you go on the game for. Pick somebody. So the idea that Nets fans are really saying, yo, Cam should come off the bench. The way the team is constructed right now, he is the best player. There's no way you say put 5 guys in the game over him when he's the best player. That makes no sense whatsoever. And Nets fans got to stop sleeping on Cam. The man has had no role for 3 years. No role for 3 years.
You don't deserve a role.
He still averaged 23. Okay, cool. Top 20 scorer in the NBA, and he doesn't deserve a role. Okay.
No. I'm talking shit. He deserves a role, but his role. I'm like I said, I was just bullshitting, bro. He definitely deserves a role. Like I said, Cam Thomas is a very talented scorer. I think he's a bucket getter. I think that's his role. I think his bucket should be to score baskets. I think he should be a spark plug player. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's not a knock. Like y'all just think very highly of the kid. I don't. But there's nothing wrong with that.
Because you don't watch all his games.
Well, no, I don't watch all of his games. Of course, I don't watch all of his games.
No, that's why we feel the way we feel, and you feel the way.
I mean, I've seen enough. I've seen enough.
I'll say this.
I don't need to watch a nigga 82 games to see his game. I can watch 15 games in the season and know enough about a nigga's basketball.
Yeah, but the idea, because one of the things you were saying,
and nigga, you don't watch Malik Monk, so nigga, so don't say nothing about Malik Monk then.
One of the things you were saying earlier was that he was a chuck. When he was playing with KD when he was here, he wasn't out there chucking. He was playing in the Florida offense, and KD knew, if we need a bucket, let me just swing it to him. Which is why
if KD needs a bucket, he's not going to get the bucket. He's going to give it to Cam Thomas. Because Cam Thomas is a better scorer than Kevin Durant now.
No, I'm about to give you a specific game. When we played the San Antonio Spurs, his rookie season, KD got the ball out the inbounds, and he gave it to Cam Thomas, and Cam Thomas hit the game winner. The idea is that he's not out there chucking when he's playing within the system, and again, he's had no role for 3 seasons. That's what a coach is supposed to do. Have a role.
Can I also bring up another point, Jay, real quick? So a lot of niggas say Cam was chucking, but he was on the floor with fucking 4 players who couldn't get their own shot and create offense. Right. So that plays a lot into it too. Like, of course, he's the most talented offensive player we have on the floor. The other niggas that was on the floor with him couldn't hit the side of a fucking barn. So of course we're gonna need him.
The NBA is in a sad state, bro. The NBA is in a sad state when there's only one person on the team that can get a bucket. Nobody else.
Well, that's how it was just our team. The NBA is team right now. No, our team was in a sad state. Big odds. Our team was in a sad state.
Joey, let me add to what you said. It's not even about Cam being the guy who could score. It's that, and for the person who say you're watching the Nets, you couldn't have been watching the Nets from this standpoint. The Nets were literally the only team in the NBA when the person brings the ball down the court for pretty much every other team. The guy who's bringing the ball up the court is throwing up a number, doing a hand signal or something, telling them what offense we're getting into. The Nets don't do that at all. They haven't done it at all. So, yeah, they basically been out there playing street ball. And Cam knows how to score. So
and not only that though, Jay, they threw the nigga Cam a lot of grenades. Niggas would try to create on our team, and they'd be like, fuck it, I can't get off. Give it to Cam at the last minute, and Cam, you try to get a bucket. Like, and he would have to try to fucking get a bucket. Yeah,
that's because Cam Thomas, the reason what my man right here was saying about not running the offense. Maybe that's because Cam Thomas can't run an offense. Like I was trying to say,
he wasn't even starting.
He's not a point guard though.
Nobody was running the offense. Even when the point guard was in the game, they were not running an offense.
We didn't have an offense. That's why.
But y'all want this undersized shooting guard to be somebody that he's not. He is a sport. And there's nothing.
What's an undersized shooting guard?
I don't know.
Because you're about to give a definition that it's a bunch of guys in the NBA like that.
I try to go back to
Hold on. I want to say the reason why I got him a starter is because of the PNR. I think he can run the PNR with Claxton and the Clowney, and I think the better teams in the league run the PNR and have great first quarters. And pretty much they got one of the better offenses in the league. And we've seen some of that PNR in the latter part of the season. And if he do get the ball, if he is the point guard, I think he a combo guard. So I think he get a lot of touches. And I think he does run the PNR. And I think that's what's going – this year proves a lot. You know, the 22 points per game don't prove a lot. But this season, I think it goes up. I really think they gave him the green light the way they were supposed to while Macau was, you know what I'm saying, blocking his shine. Excuse me, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I think it's more to prove than I can say. Oh, you missed a lot of what he did, because he did do a lot. But you gotta watch him. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching every game he been in since he started, and I've seen the improvement. I've seen the progress. The same way you talk about the progress in Murray, I see the progress in Cam Thomas. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I know everybody don't agree with him being a franchise player, but that's cool. But I think this team takes significant leaps individually. As a team, I think we still want to tank, but I do expect us to have chemistry with whoever we get in that next season. Cooper Flag, Ace Bailey, you know what I mean? And I don't know. Y'all think Cooper Flag sound like a franchise player? Like we will run with him or Ace Bailey? But time will tell, man. Time will tell.
Yo, you think the Diplomat Immunity is a top 100 album of all time?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, especially if we go through the list and I hear all the other albums that's in front of it. Probably. Diplomat was making good music in the when they came out, bro.
Nah,
I'm
they
not
was
saying
holding
they
the city down.
rival.
Let's not
I'm
act like
not
they
saying
wasn't
they
holding the
rival.
city down for a couple years. For they had
Yeah,
a nice little run.
yeah. I ain't saying they rival with Wu Tang, but they definitely was mentioned in one of those top groups. I don't think they was
Oh,
Wu Tang.
absolutely. In the 2000s. Oh yeah,
Let me ask
early
this question
2000s.
then. Let me ask this question. If you had to choose between a Diplomat album and a Lots album, which one you choosing?
That's tough. That's
Yeah, it
tough.
is.
And
Yeah.
Diplomat's mixtapes was better than albums anyway.
I was about to say, because the Diplomat's production always is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not
Yeah,
And
just
because
then
the
they
on the
always
fact.
had
album,
heat
and then
makers.
on the
They
look,
had Just. They had heat makers doing their shit.
but then
They
on the
had some good.
albums they couldn't get the samples cleared, so they had to replay it, and it don't sound the way it sounded on the mixtape. I used to hate that on Dip.
Don't get it confused. Niggas like to try to shit on the Dips because they lost that verses between the D blocks. I respect both. I like both of them, but Dipset had they run, dog. Like in the early
Yeah, they
2000s,
mixtape crazy,
it was this Dipset and G Unit at one time out in New
right?
York. That's it.
Right. Dipset. But see, that's what I'm saying. Even G Unit albums, I think they albums better than Dipset albums. But mixtape, I don't know. It
Yeah,
goes up
Dipset had.
either way.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you though, Jay. 50 kind of had the mixtape marker
Nah,
on Smash
I'm
though.
giving G Unit the mixtape game. Hell no, I'm giving G
Yo,
Unit
I
the
ain't go.
fucking hands
Yo,
down.
but I feel what y'all saying, definitely. But the influence that them tapes had on the streets, like
I
everybody
could,
was listening to G Unit shit, but niggas wanted to dress and be like this.
Yeah, you right.
Dipset
I could
turned.
argue that G Unit mixtapes have more pop than had as much weight as the Diplomat communities Diplomat mixtapes.
I'm gonna say this. G Unit probably had more influence throughout the whole rap game, but in New York, Dipset had it.
All right,
In the influence wise, Dipset
I
had it for
fuck.
sure. In the city, I'll give you that.
I could rebuttal and say I knew a lot of people that rock with the G Unit radio mixtapes from 1 all the way to fucking 25.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
that's
more
absolutely true.
niggas,
But what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to add on to
more
what Jay
niggas
was
was
saying
rocking BB.
when we talking
More
about the
niggas was rocking.
influence.
Oh wait,
No, my
hold
bad. Go ahead,
on.
Jay.
Nah, I was just saying more niggas was rocking BBs and Pelés than niggas was rocking them G Unit wife beaters outside.
Yeah, bro, Jay. Remember niggas was rocking them goofy ass colored belts with the
Yeah, man,
emeralds and
niggas
shit
was
on it.
rocking them shits. Hell yeah,
Niggas was rocking the
niggas
fucking
love them
the
shit.
wallet chains and shit with the skulls.
Word.
Yeah, I
The fucking
remember that.
the chain on the side of your fucking jeans like you on some biker shit.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
yeah.
Niggas wanted to beat them.
No, they both was two dope movements though, man. For sure.
especially
I mean,
especially when it comes to mixtapes. They really, because I feel like before that, mixtapes was more of just like the DJ's thing, but they took it and made it like, yo, no, we dropping full mixtapes. That's pretty much like whole project is fire.
Let me ask this then. Let me
And
ask this real quick.
project after project.
Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
I think let me just say this real quick, Easy. I think G Unit shit just propelled them to a biggest stratosphere when they signed with Eminem. You know what I mean? Like the Dips got their shit out the mud. Like G Unit got their shit out the mud too, but Dipset was usually most of their shit was done by them until they got with the Rock.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Y'all heard M new shit?
Nah, I ain't get to hear his shit yet.
That shit kind of hype. I listen to M shit and Lupe shit today.
Let me ask this question though, real quick. Let me ask this question. Does Chief Keef Finally Rich deserve to be a top 100 album of all time?
That's the first album?
Yeah, that's the first album. So that's the game changer right there. That introduced the world to Chirac drill, basically.
It does. Absolutely.
It got to be on there just because of that.
Yeah. All these little niggas doing drill is Sosa Kids, dog. Real rap.
That's that shit I don't like.
Hold on. All right. Jay and Joey, if I take out that reason from this album, right? Because that's the reason right there that y'all agree with. It introduced Chirac drill, and it just started a whole movement right there. If I take that reason out, does it have any other reason to be in the top?
I don't even know all the songs. I can't tell you. But
yeah, I agree. I know it got some bangers on it, the ones that was played, but I don't know. I don't know every song on the album. I would have to listen to the album again.
Let me look it
up. But I think when you're making lists like that, influence does matter.
Oh, absolutely. That shit was a game changer, bro. That shit was a culture shifter.
So are you mad at Cardi B being number 29?
No.
Yes,
I am.
Right
I am. My bad. I am.
That's a culture shifter right there. Every song is a hit.
You think so?
Every song Diamond.
No, Joey, I'm not like making that up or saying that for opinion. Like that's a fact. Like every song when I think Diamond at least platinum, like multi-time platinum, like that's a fact. Like every single
so then
song.
I'm gonna have to agree with y'all. Then it's top 30. So why was niggas acting like it was nasty work?
No, because Joey, that is nasty work. Because that's when we start disrespecting rap. Are we listening to the content or what the content and the impact that it does? Which one are we doing? Because we talking about rap right now.
It got to be a combination. It got to be a little bit of both. It got to be, lyrical ability, beat. It got to be the influence it had. It got to be.
But Jay, when we talking about rap, we talking about the lyrical ability, and that lyrical ability influence. We're not just talking about the.
I'm gonna just tell y'all niggas this though. Can I just say this real quick? I'm gonna say this again because I said this earlier. I'm cool with a nigga that don't rap that good, that make a solid album all the way through with no skips, and he just make music. Vice versa, a nigga that can spit his ass off, but only got about 4 or 5 cuts that's dope on his album.
Right.
So
with that being said, lyrics ain't everything, point,
I'd rather just hear you freestyle. Just go freestyle on the beat.
But that comes to my point. Lyrics ain't everything. It's about the lyrics are cool, but it's about can you make good songs? It's about the artistry. Like, is you coming with something different? You know what I mean? Can you pick good beats? Like, is your hooks catchy? Like, is niggas fucking with your music before anything?
Your content. Like, what is you rapping about? It's like.
So the Chief Keef album, it had the songs like Love Sosa, I Don't Like, Hate Being Sober, Laughing to the Bank.
Bangers.
Those were all iconic songs.
Understand Me, Ballin', 300, Finally Rich.
Invented drill, bro.
Sicko, Kobe.
None of these little dudes in the street were doing what they was doing if that album never came out. That's why I got it.
But that's my thing. So it's this what I was explaining. Like Chief Keef ain't the greatest lyrically, but he was coming with something different. He made good music that people kind of gravitated towards. It was a different sound. So you feel what I'm saying?
I hear you on that, Joey. So let me ask this question then, right? Would you put an album that has more impact on like culture and like what it does for like other like generations for like music and cultures and things like that? Would you put it over an album that is lyrically greater than that album, but it just didn't receive the same impact that it had to that same album?
Now it depends. Now, is this lyrically great album? Can I it? Does it have no skips? Can I go through it 1 through 12 or 1 through 15 and be like, damn, this is a fucking good album? even though it's not impactful.
Let me ask this question then. Let me ask this question. Would you say Outkast Southern Playlist Cadillac Music is more of a straight listen than Chief Keef Finally Rich?
It's crazy. Y'all gonna probably say I'm corny for this, but listen, I think they're totally two different genres, and they both serve their purposes. And me personally, my listening ear is broad, so I can go listen to somebody like UGK or Outkast and enjoy one of their classic albums, and still go enjoy a Chief Keef album. You feel me? So I can't debate. Like, good music is good music, regardless if it's from Chicago, fucking Houston, Atlanta, regardless if it's crazy lyrical, or regardless if it's just, hey, this guy's just different. You know what I mean? You know,
so would you put, all right, so let me ask this question then, Joey. Would you put Lil Uzi Vert, Love Is Rage 2 over the DOC, No One Can Do It Better?
I can't really answer that easy because I ain't gonna hold you. I never heard either of those albums. You gotta ask Jay that. I ain't even gonna answer that one. I don't know. I don't listen to Uzi like that. Like, besides the shit that come on the radio.
Right, and that's another thing too. When you listen to these albums, how thorough are they? How do they comb through the song, the lyrics, the content matter, the subject matter, how it impacts? There's songs that change. There's songs that change people's life. There's songs that can stop people from committing suicide. There's songs that could like really, you know what I'm saying, impact a person's life or a fan's life. So, I like to contribute some of that sometimes, because when you contrasting about which one is better, then these are some of the criteria you got to discuss.
Not only that, though, is an artist just in a box, right? Because I like artists that I'm like, damn, this nigga can go and make a club banger, but like big, but then turn around and tell us a fucking hood tale. You know what I mean? Or teach us something. Or he can make a song about the bitches. He can make a song about club. He can make a song about getting money. He can make a song about how he almost fucking his best friend or whatever, trials and tribulations. Like, are you flexible in your music, or you just boxed in into one thing, too? Because there's a lot of niggas that don't scratch the surface. Like, they just boxed in and they in their specific lane, and that's it. You know what I mean?
No, but Joey,
there's no DLC. There's no Lil Uzi Vert compilation that's gonna be better than DOC's than the album that you said. It's not. A lot of these people are on the list because of recency bias. Like when you name the list, like I was thinking of like albums off the top of my head that I know probably won't be in the top 50, probably won't even make the top 100. Like Common's like Water for Chocolate. That's a classic album.
I'm still trying to understand how Forest Hill Drive didn't get on there.
No, it got on.
Where was it at? It was the top 50,
It was like
though.
number 49. It was number 49 or something like that.
Oh my God!
It wasn't 49. It was number 59
album in the top 100.
59?
Yeah, 59.
Was there a Roots album in the top 100?
A Roots album did make the top 100. It fell.
Did or did not?
No, it did.
Yeah,
it did.
I think the score. Was it the score?
So, no, that was the Fugees. So the Roots album fell at number 8.
What? Philadelphia Half-Life?
No, Things Fall Apart.
So Philadelphia Half-Life is not on there. Okay. Again, a lot of these comparisons, while I think is good for conversation, people are doing recency bias when they do it. And they have to, for people to say that the list is official, they have, I'm sure, even though I doubt they would admit this, they do it by like probably every 10 to 15 to 20 years, take the best there, and then they pick albums from there.
But
so
you know
they're
what?
Not really doing a top 100.
We don't know. I really would like to know. I really would like to know what their criteria is, right? When they're picking these albums, because like, okay, are we going off of the impact the album had on the culture? Are we going off lyrics? Are we going off hits? Are we going off how many records is sold or streamed?
I listened
Like,
to
what
them
is?
on YouTube, Joey. I heard them explain why they put all of that into the pot. They put all of that into the pot. They said that.
Okay.
I saw the YouTube video, bro. Acting like some fucking dumbasses on the stage. Yes, they put all of that into the pot, bro. Yeah, the culture, the impact that it had, the out, like they factored all of that in. Like even the time when it happened, like Snoop Dogg dropping his first album, Doggy Style. You know what I'm saying? Like they factored all of that in. This is the list they came up with.
But they're not really factoring all of that in, because there are people right now who make the argument that streams, how much an album streams, is the same as when we actually had to go to the store and buy a CD.
Yeah.
It ain't the same. It's like it's not the same. It's why people want to, and I'm not comparing them. Please don't at me for no nonsense. It's why people want to mention Chris Brown in the same breath as Michael Jackson, or anybody in the same breath as Michael Jackson in terms of number of units sold. It's not the same.
No,
Like,
it's different. It's calculated totally different.
The stuff.
Yeah, it's absolutely
don't-
different.
You're right. And the access
Let me
too.
ask you a question, Easy. Was CNN first album on that list? Capone and Noriega?
Heck no.
No.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Yo,
T.O.N.Y.
That was a classic.
Like
Niggas tried to shit on me and make history. Supposedly, I was the man that was supposed to be.
the head of the clique.
What?
Yo, dog. Yo, dog. Cause we left off at number 60 when we was doing this shit, right? From number 60
Was
down.
Nori album on there?
There's no Nori album on this top 100. So let's just get that out the way.
Nori has some bangers too.
There's no
By
Nori
himself.
album. There's no Beanie Siegel album. There's no Locks album. There's no Jadakiss album. There's no Styles P album.
Yeah, that's nasty not to have no Locks album on there.
Yeah, top. Is that the hip hop? Is the top 100 hip hop album? What is it? Pop albums?
Nicki Minaj made it. Chief Keef made it.
My God.
XXX Tentacion made it.
Right there.
Travis Scott made it.
Right there.
Roddy Rich made it.
Right there.
Yeah, Roddy Rich ain't even rap to me.
Come on, Roddy Rich over the Locks.
The Migos made it.
No.
Little Baby made it.
He
Those
did
are
not.
like those are recent rappers that made the top 100 list.
Recent
There's
So do
other
any
na-
of them? Because I don't really listen to their music like that. Do any of those guys got classic albums?
and Tyler the Creator made it too. Now, if you ask some people that listen to these guys, they will say some of the albums that they put up there should have made it. Because some people say XXX Tentacion 17 is a classic. Now, I don't know if they consider the post-humorous into it, but some people will say that. So, but I don't listen to the nigga, so I can't really like say that this is like, oh my God, this is like a great piece of work right here. But these
Hey, do they got
names-
any bump? Do they got any Bun B and UGK shit on there? Bun B and them.
Bun B and UGK barely made it. They made it though. They made it. They got one in there.
Barely made it. Damn.
But if these albums are making it, like, cause they got the Migos Culture one in there, and I'm not gonna lie, that's a great album. But to put that into the top 100, nigga, hold on, dog. Hold on, son. Y'all doing some bullshit over there, dog.
Did they say what the criteria was? I heard you say that there was a criteria.
They considered everything. They put everything into the melting pot. So like they consider like time and like how like the impact that it had, the time when he did it, like let's just say Illmatic for instance, right? Because that was number one. Nas out of nowhere came out and made this masterpiece, a wonderful time masterpiece, at a time where rap was just butting up and type shit like that. They throwing that into the melting pot of how they thinking about it. Then you go to the songs. Every song is a goddamn hit. Then we listen to the lyrics. The lyrics are out this fucking world. People are still like they do all of that into the pot right there. So if you considering all of that shit right there, like there's so many questions that pop up from this list now. Then so like
yo, Easy. Hold on, Easy. I gotta say, we 3 hours and please, Easy, inbox me on Twitter so we can start the show. This is part 3. Ain't none of us letting this list slide like it's okay for them to have the numbers they got at the albums they got at the numbers they got. So we definitely got to do a more thorough. You know what I'm
gotta
saying?
put the list on the screen and stuff.
Yeah, man, that's on me. I gotta get my laptop right for me to do it. Or if we can't do it, we can do it on Big Ox page. I know Big Ox is with it. But easy, get with me a Big Ox, man, so we could do this. I definitely want to be part of the panel when we doing this shit, bro.
Y'all not
I
trying to do
got a
that, bro. Y'all
lot
trying
to
to fight
say.
over Cam Thomas, bro. That's what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to fight over Cam Thomas.
No. We settled it today, man. We settled it today. But
I ain't even see the list.
What list?
I didn't even see the list that y'all talking about.
Oh no, Easy. He was talking about. We ain't put it on the screen. Easy. He was reading off the top. I think 100 hip hop albums, and
that Billboard made.
Billboard.
We had got to like 60 yesterday, but that's because we had started earlier and we got to it faster. Should we 3 hours?
We take anything that Billboard says seriously though about the culture?
I'm not. But
nah,
goddamn, this
Hey,
man
was any Fat Joe albums on it?
No.
Yeah.
And was it only hip hop albums or was it albums? Period.
It depends on what you consider. It's supposed to be a top 100 rap albums, but then like it depends on what you consider strictly rap.
Some of them shits was pop. Some of those is
because if
pop
you put in
albums.
if you put in Drake Take Care on that shit, and for the most part a lot of the songs he fucking singing on, my nigga, then you start to lose me at a point in time. And then when you put that shit so high up on the chart, but then you disrespect a masterpiece like To Pimp a Butterfly, I have a problem there.
Yeah. Nah, so we definitely got to get back into this. Yeah, but we're gonna do it an earlier stream. We're gonna start the stream with that. I think tomorrow we got the Knicks game. This the Nets versus Knicks. I'm definitely gonna recap that. That is, I think, at 8:00. Huh?
You sure it's the Knicks? That's where we play somebody else.
We played the Pacers. That was the first game. The second game is the Knicks. We got 2 more games after the Knicks. But I'm pretty sure that the Knicks game is the second game. It's like around 7 or 8:00. Y'all could double check that. But we're gonna be back right after the game off for a recap. And also, easy again. Let me know about this Billboard 100. Definitely want to have this conversation. But yeah, man, y'all can see all the other handles besides this channel to subscribe to, scrolling on across the screen. But before the guests leave, I want to say shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to Joey BK, shout out to Easy, shout out to Lee 4788, shout out to Jay from BK, shout out to This Is JTV. Y'all see the handles scrolling across. Y'all can subscribe to their pages. And also, please, again, subscribe to this page. We're going to be back with more content really soon. And thank y'all for tuning in, man. And thank y'all for helping me grow the page. I'm going to get with y'all soon. Peace, y'all.